for something. Alright, let me go into here. Okay. The 20 other things, man. God damn it. Good job, Self, you're an idiot. Anyway, hello everyone, this is your boy, Lime Cunt here with another god-awful fucking video. God damn it. I'm trying to figure out stuff in the background, but okay, whatever. Shit. Let me join you. Yeah, there we go. Oh my. I was waiting for this stuff too. I was like looking, I was seeing what games were there. Well, or I was looking at like yesterday's stuff. Pretty funny. I'm also gonna probably have to. Also, I'm gonna probably have to what the hell is it? I might have to go AFK at some point since my my gaming laptop's coming in. Okay. It'll probably be during the Nintendo stuff. Well, let you guys know now. And apologies in advance. But, you know. Anyway. So you guys know now. Also coming soon. So okay, so we have
What's up, everybody, and welcome to E3 Live from Los Angeles, California. It's the final day of presentations, and we will have every last keynote address here for you in our show. I am Greg Miller, and I am joined by one of my co-hosts, Jackie Jing. Jackie, we finally made it. Can you believe it? How are you feeling? Our fourth and final day.
I'm kind of sad.
Right?
Seriously, it's been a whirlwind and so many great announcements, and I just don't want it to end. And honestly, it has been a pleasure and honor hosting with you.
It's been fantastic hanging out with you this whole time. Thank God
such a
you're
good
here,
one.
not Golden Boy, because he stinks. No, we've had a great time here. The media panel's been great, and yeah, it's that thing of it's gone in the blink of an eye for us, right?
I
Like
know.
E3's come and gone once again.
I know, but we still got a lot of fun ahead of us. Today
Of
looks
course.
Anyway,
absolutely
I have
fantastic,
the-
and I am here for
Oh,
it.
would you like to get into the
here.
schedule, everybody, of what's going to
So-
be happening today? Of course, Monday had a ton of announcements and stuff that we were talking about. But what I want to know is what stood out before we talk about where we're going today.
Okay,
where were we
okay.
yesterday?
For me,
Uh-huh.
Redfall, Back
Okay.
for Blood, Halo
Sure.
Infinite. I just want to kill vampires and
Yeah,
zombies
yeah.
and aliens. Gore and guts, baby, and blood.
Okay, well, okay, calm down.
Yeah,
You know,
that was for me, though. What about you?
hell
Man,
yeah.
you know, I feel like I have such a goldfish memory because they had asked me ahead of time, like, what is standing out to you?
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, let me look through my tweets. And I went back through my tweets for the entire presentation.
Oh, it's been so
And
much good stuff.
Guardians is what stands out to me as a comic book fanboy. But more importantly, I think for what is more fresh and what happened on Monday right now, I am officially also not only a comic book fanboy, a Freedom Games fanboy. because I woke up today thinking about To the Rescue, and I'm like, I want to do the dog simulator right now. And then it was next year, we get that incredibly soon, and then next year we're supposed to get the Cat Cafe manager.
I was gonna say
like,
Cat Cafe for me, but
I'm all about it.
Okay, so I'm gonna go through this real quick.
Going on, but
So
we've been having so much fun, and we are so happy you
So
joined
this was
us on this journey.
so this was
E3 is
last
virtual
night.
this year,
This
and
was
since we are
yesterday.
dealing with the effects
And
of the
then,
pandemic. But now you're getting to enjoy
I
the announcements and reactions
actually
all from
added-
the comfort of your own home.
So
and
here's
those
the thing,
homes are
I got
worldwide,
from-
folks, and we've been saying this
So,
all throughout the
E3
event.
day one,
we're broadcasting across the
E3
globe,
day
and
two,
maybe
finish
even to a
this.
space station or two.
And I'm pretty much
depending
going
on the
to take,
Wi-Fi coverage. We did have Verizon
day
on yesterday.
three's
We
thing,
could have asked them if they
list
ran
of
any
games,
5G up
which
to the
are
astronauts.
in
These
actually
jokes, though.
items
Loving it,
too.
huh?
Yeah,
Project Hazel's a freaking
Oh, yeah.
face mask,
But going virtual
so
has
funny to
certainly
me.
been a
So here's the
fun
thing, I'm gonna
experience.
take
It
this,
has, and it's that funny thing of like,
copy,
you're talking about how you don't want this to end.
and then
Such a big part of it is the fact
there
that we're
we go.
finally all together doing stuff. And I think it's
Pretty
kind of
fucking
weird
wild.
and timely that, E3, the
So-
end in quotes of the pandemic as we know it is happening on the day California's reopening.
Yeah.
Like, we went out to dinner last night and they were moving the tables inside and they changed host positions. Like, oh, right, like, we're coming out of this. And I think it's interesting that, on day
day
one of
three.
E3, we talked about
So now
the
there's a
mayor
big
of LA
fucking
coming in and
list of
saying, hey,
games.
guess
My
what?
God.
Next year, E3's back
We're
in LA.
back,
But
yes.
again, let's not look that far into
So-
the future. Let's look into the future of today. Sorry, I'm getting sappy. You can look at today's schedule right here at 9 a.m. Pacific. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. In just about
Go.
25 minutes, Nintendo takes the stage. At 2:25, we have Bandai Namco presents House of
so
Ashes.
yeah, that's,
The Dark Pictures
so again,
anthology.
I'm
around
so
when
excited
Nintendo
for
does
that.
their thing,
320 is the Eureka
I might need to
Studios,
go
and
AFK for like
3:35
maybe
is
5
GameSpot with
minutes,
Lucy
maybe.
and Tam, running through
But other
their
than that, I'm
presentation
not
of
gonna
a bunch
go
of stuff
really
that
go
I'm not even
anywhere as far as
100%
that goes,
sure of what's
so.
going on. And if
Yeah.
that wasn't enough,
Hello,
we
Purple
have these
Spartan.
on here. Don't forget that after GameSpot comes out, we of
Just,
course will be
just letting
handing
people
out
know
some
what I'm doing
awards. That's right, the most anticipated games from all your
So
favorite
other than
devs
that, I
and
should be good.
publishers will be
Just letting
given
you
out
guys
right
know
there at
that
the
I'm
Expo
not-
and the
I'll find that could
anticipated
be,
Game of the Expo.
I have
Here
no
for
idea
a
what
good
we're going to see at
portion,
the awards.
maybe.
There's no time
there's
to talk
just been-
about it.
Okay.
We have a
We'll just
schedule to
figure it
keep,
out,
Jackie.
right.
Nintendo
Okay.
is coming, everybody. That's enough from us right now. Let's bring in the rest of our crew, and that's Alex Goldenboy Mendez hanging out with our friends and media partners.
Hello, and Greg, yes, I do stink, but I stink of success. That's right. That's why no one is around me. They cannot get enough of this odor that I am protruding from my body. So we got final day of action here at E3, guys, and we are expecting some big news to come out throughout the day. But I do want to talk about the big moments that we've already seen this week, right? Like a lot has stood out. There were personal favorites for myself. Damon, I guess we'll start with you. What was your personal favorite moments, I guess?
There's a couple things stick out. I'm a big Far Cry fan. There's not much you have to do to get me excited about a new Far Cry. Just let me know that there's one coming, and okay, I'm on board. And Far Cry 6 already had its own event recently, so coming into E3, I wasn't really sure what Ubisoft was going to have for Far Cry.
Yeah.
Turns out they have this whole other mode where they're bringing back previous villains from Far Cry's 3, 4, and 5, and got the voice actors back in place, and going to let us actually play as the villains in some sort of new mode or new campaign. So that was a big surprise for me. They're always sort of like willing to experiment and do fun things with Far Cry, so that's something I'm looking forward to. And then also, like Greg,
So yeah, how you guys
Guardians of the
doing?
Galaxy was a pleasant surprise for me. I like the direction they're going with this, keeping it single player, just telling a cool story. I think they've got a good grasp on these characters. Most of the jokes seem to be landing
and now
for me,
we're
and I love
just waiting for
I can't wait
Nintendo
to
do the
get out
other
there and
thing.
explore these alien worlds.
Yeah, that popped out for me right away. The humor of Guardians was there. That's fantastic. Also joining us again, wasn't here yesterday. We missed you very much. We had a great conversation about Lady D. Is of course Avli May from G4. Avli,
Stephon May,
what about
big
you?
lady,
What's been
big tall
your
lady.
standout for E3?
So actually, listen, I needed a break from you, Alex.
That's fair.
That's why I wasn't here
My odor.
yesterday.
My odor.
But I was watching E3 from home, and like Greg was talking about, Freedom Games, all of the Cat Cafe game, the To the Rescue, where you work in a dog shelter to help all the puppies find their home. And my baby came from a rescue, so I'm like, oh, I need this now. But there were so many really cute indie games that were popping up. We had Guinea Pig Parkour that we saw about a second of, and now I feel like I need multiple hours of. There was the Beaver Town building game, Beaverton, Timbertown. Timbertown. I don't know, but it's cute and I want it. But I mean, besides all that, then hearing that there is Resident Evil Village DLC coming soon. We don't know what that is, but if it's anything Lady D related, you know what I would want? Total speculation.
Oh, God.
Just a Lady D story.
Okay.
Just how Lady D met Mother Miranda and found her place in that family.
Okay.
And then just...
Watch it actually gonna happen though.
Yeah, no, we're stepping away from it. We can't, nope. We're not going down that rabbit hole again, girl. Dan, what about for you, brother? What did you like?
Well, taking it all the way back to the beginning, I remember the
I'm gonna
very
mute, but I'm
end
still
of
here,
Ubisoft's
so.
press conference, where
I'm
my
just not
esteemed
gonna.
colleagues
The
here on
thing
the
is, I
panel
don't need to say
very
anything,
smartly
so I'm
speculated that it was going
I'm
to
just
be a
gonna
galaxy
mute
far,
because
far
I
away,
don't.
a
Again,
open world Star Wars
not,
game that we
I'm
know
not
is
going to
but
say,
I,
have.
an
I have
intellectual,
nothing
knew
to
better.
say. You know what I mean?
said it's going to be
I'm
Pandora.
gonna mute.
Avatar Hive, Navi Nation, where are you at? We feasting. And here we are. We get to have this
BRB.
first
Oh.
look back into a
Audio
movie that
loss.
came out in 2009 and is somehow against all
Mike,
odds
I'll just be
persevered
mute,
now in
okay?
video game form and ostensibly in up to 4 sequels. Vin Diesel might be in them. Will be in this game. Who knows? I'm excited because I know little to nothing about what's going to come down the pipeline for this, and I am looking forward to being surprised by Avatar once more.
Dan, if you aren't in the movie, or in the game, I'm gonna be disappointed. I feel like you should be in there at some
Well,
point.
no spoilers, no spoilers, but I do voice the mother tree.
Yeah. That's the role of a century. I
Yes.
did not know Vin Diesel was supposed to be, or is like rumored to
I
be
just
in there.
saw that. I just saw that news breaking today. I think it's through F9 Press.
Wow, really?
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Because I'm hoping to not getting the art game confused with
Yeah,
the Avatar game.
Yeah.
That's my fear. Michael, what about for you, bud?
All right, I would be remiss if I didn't mention Yakuza. So, so Microsoft had a wild presentation. They showed so many things, got so many surprises, but you know what? I stood up and I got hyped because Yakuza Like a Dragon is on Game Pass.
That's
Listen,
huge.
listen. If I got to see Kazuma Kiryu or Kasuga Ichiban on a big stage, oh, those are my boys. So the thing is, like, if y'all ain't played Yakuza yet, play Yakuza. I got to give a shout out to my boy Ben Janko, who got me on the series over at GameSpot. But Yakuza Like a Dragon it's been out. That's my game of the year 2020.
Yeah.
Now it's
I
on
speak
Game
of
Pass.
somebody who
I want
actually
more people
likes
to give it a
Nintendo,
try. If y'all like turn-based
which would be
RPGs,
DJ.
it's a story
Hopefully
about
she
adults going
or
through
they,
life, struggling.
join.
And it's very earnest
So,
stories about people who live on the margins.
they
in
as
Japan.
in
It's
the
really,
fact that
really
they're
heartwarming. It's
non-binary.
heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And it made me cry.
Anyway.
So you know what I'm saying.
And all you want is just a cry, dude.
I just
Now
wanna
we
feel
just
something.
And some
Just
incredible
wait.
mini games. You can spend just
Yes.
as much time
Again,
playing
I'm gonna
mini games in
mute.
that
Yeah.
game as the main story.
So,
It's
So anything I
phenomenal.
have to
and
say, I
Yakuza
will
0
unmute.
through 6 have been
If
on
not,
Game
I'm
Pass
not
for a
gonna,
minute. So
you
if y'all want to see what's up with my
Anyway.
boy Kazuma Kiryu, play that. But if you want to have a fresh start, you can play Yakuza Like a Dragon straight up. That could be your first
I'll do it
Yakuza
again.
game, and you will fall in love. I promise y'all. If,
All right.
if
It
y'all,
happened to me. That was the first
Oh,
one I
yeah.
played, and I was like,
Okay.
this is amazing.
Yeah,
you
dang,
sold
all
me.
right. Max sold you on it, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
Max.
sure. Yeah.
Shouts out to my boy Max Scoville too.
You sold me on it.
See, now, Michael, you said that it was about, normal life, playing through and everything. How do you explain the guys that were wearing diapers and then the lobsters falling from the sky?
Listen,
Normal life.
It
Normal
depends.
life?
It
Am
depends.
I living life wrong?
Listen.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Normal life things. Normal life things. Well, speaking of normal life things, something that I particularly enjoyed was the Xbox Series X mini fridge. That's right.
That was
I
pretty
liked
fucking
it.
weird.
I'm
Like,
happy
what?
that they stuck to their guns. They said, if we won this Twitter contest, we were gonna make the darn fridge, and they made the darn fridge. So that
I
is
didn't
cool.
fucking
As a
get when I
proud
get it.
owner of a current
Like a
Xbox
space
Series
and
X
whatnot,
mini fridge,
you
no
mean?
gloating. This is different. This is actually, this one looks better than the one that I have. Also, last thing I'm just gonna say, I mean, Starfield, obviously. I mean, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Starfield,
I mean, it's a small
we're all
fridge,
really
but
happy.
it's-
But we all know what I'm really gonna say. Halo.
all right.
Halo.
All right.
Halo. Yes, it was great. I mean, overall, though, lots of great announcements. Of course, let us
Yeah.
know what your favorite game was of
wild.
E3. Use the hashtag E3 2021. You'll pop up in the ticker down below here. We want to hear from you. We want to know what you guys enjoyed because there were a lot of really fun announcements. For example, no one mentioned Strangers of Paradise, right? I know that
Chaos.
Yeah, who wants a little chaos in their life?
Not them.
Not those guys. They're not fans of it.
I got enough.
Yeah, but anyway, folks, we are just getting started today with Nintendo, and they're sure to bring down the house, but they aren't the only high-profile presentation on the schedule. When we come back, we're actually going to preview Bandai Namco presents House of Ashes. We'll be back in just a few.
Probably A Link to the Past.
Link to the Past.
Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. That was the game that really made me realize that video games was more than
Oh
just
shit, they got
really running and
countdown.
jumping.
Let's
This is art.
go.
If there was a corner to explore, you were probably gonna find something cool there. I don't know, it's just so imaginative, and it's kind of what got me really into wanting to make games as a kid.
Ocarina of Time, I just remember that being a crazy adventure for me.
I remember when I was younger, I was so scared of playing single player games, but Ocarina of Time was just so beautiful. The music to this day is just world class. It's absolutely some of the absolute best music in video games ever.
New Horizons is like, I really got into it around when Corona hit, and it provided like such an incredible feeling of escapism.
If I could make music for a game, it'd be Animal Crossing for sure. KK Slider mixtape.
Bless up to Animal Crossing for coming out right at the beginning of it, because I don't know how it would have went otherwise.
Like the old school Pokemon games. That game meant everything to me. I was absolutely and utterly in love with the entire world around it. And I still actually play the Game Boy game as well.
The fact that Pokemon has been the game for like, what, 25 years is just incredible.
Super Smash Brothers, like, I'm very competitive with that game. I'm really good, honestly.
It's got to be the greatest game ever created and or conceived, and that is Super Smash Bros. I'm talking about every game, but the one on GameCube is the one where you are nice. If you're not nice, don't talk to me.
All of the like Super Mario Brothers on the NES.
What are you talking about?
Mario Party, Mario
Melee?
I think anything Mario based is gonna win us over every time.
Super Mario games have a special place in my heart. They just bring back really fond memories.
Super Mario 64. Playing it was the first time I really felt like I was truly immersed in something, not just playing something.
Everyone has to have that on their list.
It's like magic.
It's revolutionary.
Oh, it is Super Smash Bros. Melee. Okay. I looked it up. Alright. Let's just fucking add it. What even is this?
篝火营地是中国领先的游戏媒体，创立于2018年，致力于为全世界的中文游戏玩家提供专业、精准、迅速的资讯情报。篝火营地立足于中国，与多家国际一流游戏媒体同行达成正式内容合作关系，源源不断地将最新鲜的游戏资讯第一时间带给全球中文游戏玩家。自成立以来，篝火营地在全网的内容浏览量已经超过5亿，服务了数百万的读者和玩家。我们的愿景是做游戏文化传播者。您可以在全球各大手机应用市场下载篝火营地 APP， 或者访问3w.gamebonfire.com 来加入游戏传播者的行列。
As a part of Play For All, GameSpot will be bringing you the latest gaming news and announcements, interviews with developers, the biggest press conferences, and lots more. Play For All is our yearly online event that combines the excitement and announcements of E3 with charity live streams the following week with lots of special guests who are going to help us raise money for able gamers. So join us in June for E3 and Play For All on GameSpot.com, YouTube.com/GameSpot, Twitch.tv/GameSpot, and as a part of the E3's official broadcast. See you then.
What's up everyone, I'm Stella Chung, and in today's fix, you gotta catch 'em all to beat Elden Ring, a closer look at the game's massive open map, and we finally got some insight into George R.R. Martin's story contributions. This is your all Elden Ring daily fix. Let's go. Naturally, Elden Ring will feature a lot of gameplay and art elements from software fans have come to find familiar after titles like Dark Souls and Bloodborne. Tough combat, horrifying boss battles, and bitter losses. But there's a new element that's got everyone talking, and it bears a striking resemblance to a game you've rarely heard mentioned in the same paragraph, Pokemon. Talking to IGN in a lengthy interview, Elden Ring director Hidetaka Miyazaki said that players will be able to summon the spirits of deceased enemies and use them as allies in battles. This will likely remind you of the ability to summon friendlies in Bloodborne using beckoning bells, but instead of being applied to AI helpers or the multiplayer experience, it looks like beating bad guys then calling them into battle will be a core mechanic of the single-player Elden Ring experience. If you've already watched the Elden Ring trailer, then you've seen these spirit summons in action. But the blue ghosts that accompany the player are not co-op partners as many thought, but instead new collectible summons. You'll collect many different enemy spirits as you journey through the lands between. According to Miyazaki, these spirit summons we feel like, as well as there being a large variety to them, they're a nice collectible hidden element within the game world to discover and to equip as you go. They offer a lot of different strategic options, but also the player might find that they just like a certain enemy tagging along with them. So there's a lot of strategic and a lot of personal touch to these summons. And in case you were worried, Miyazaki confirmed that this new mechanic doesn't impinge on the old ones, adding, and of course in Elden Ring you will be able to summon fellow players for cooperative play. Are you excited to see a roster of summons come to Elden Ring? Let us know down in the comments. As for the world of Elden Ring itself, called The Lands Between, it promises to be From Software's biggest and most open map yet. According to Miyazaki, the sense of scale shown off in the trailer wasn't just for cinematic effect, but will be the core pillar of Elden Ring's design. The Lands Between was actually a name that was invented by George R.R. Martin himself when he was coming up for the impetus for the world and writing its history and its mythos,
sworn I wrote that down,
The Lands Between is made up of 6 major areas, each of which is the domain of a demigod character. Miyazaki says that it will be apparent there is an order to how players can tackle these 6 areas, but you don't have to follow it. The design of Elden Ring seemingly blends a bit of Demon Souls' separate realms idea, as well as the vast interconnected Bloodborne style of map. Miyazaki says you won't be able to access everything from the start, but there are a lot of different ways you can approach each area, and there's a lot of freedom as to which order you tackle different areas as well. Each of the 6 areas will house its own mainline dungeon map, which seamlessly connects to the Lands Between. There's even a hub, not unlike Dark Souls' Firelink Shrine,
I sworn I
which players can branch out
put
from
Elden
that can
Ring.
be
I guess
accessed
I
a
have to
little later
look
in the
now.
game. Beyond the main dungeons of the
I
6
put it
domains,
there
there's
and
also a
I'll
wide
look to
variety
see
of
if it was.
catacombs and castles
That's
and
one of the games that was
fortresses, which are
talked about
interspersed
in
throughout the
E3.
map.
Chris,
In
when I
all,
did.
it looks like the developers are striving to develop a sense of exploration and
Anyway.
freedom while maintaining the labyrinth-like designs full of secret shortcuts and dead ends that have become
Hello,
a core
Starlight.
part of the
Among
Soulsborne
Us should be
experience.
out on
Of course, the
PS4 now.
Lands
Well, I already
Between
have it
and
on
the entire
PC.
Elden Ring story were crafted
So I'm
by
not
George
really
R.R. Martin of Game
worried
of Thrones
about
fame,
that.
and fans may be happy to hear
They
that
did
he's
talk about, I
reportedly
think,
brought a
what
new
was
sense
it?
of character and drama
Day
to the From
1, I
Software
believe?
universe. In the past, Soulsborne games have delivered their plots in a piecemeal fashion that instilled a deep sense of mystery, and while director Hidetaka Miyazaki promises that a quote, very mysterious and very ethereal quality was maintained, he says Elden Ring should be a bit less vague and more understandable in terms of lore and story than past From Software games. As for the plot itself, it centers around the titular Elden Ring and its offshoot, the Urge Tree, which once provided blessings
Oh,
to
you know what?
people all across
Oh,
the
I
land.
did. I
But
think I
over
did
time,
see
the
this in
group started to
E3,
lose
but
those blessings,
I guess I
becoming
didn't write
known
it
as
down
the
for whatever
Tarnished.
reason.
They were banished, living outside the Lands Between for generations until a history-changing moment when the Elden Ring was shattered and blessings were returned to the Tarnished. At the time Elden Ring is set, the Tarnished are now making their way back to their ancestral homeland, with the player's character included among them. Martin also specifically provided character development for many of Elden Ring's bosses. Miyazaki tells us that these characters consist of various demigods and other powerful beings who inherited the power of the Elden
Yeah,
Ring
it's the
when
last
it shattered,
day.
causing them to fall into madness. In
So-
other words, a From Software game. Now that you're all caught up on the story, the world, and the gameplay of Elden Ring, make sure to check out IGN.com for even more on the much anticipated title. Are you excited for Elden Ring? Let us know below. I'm Stella Chung, and that was your Daily Fix. Now that you're all caught up on the news, make sure to check out the rest of our E3 coverage on YouTube, across social media, or even on your smart TV. You can download the IGN app on all of your mobile or devices.
No, I'm not doing
subscribe to the
that.
Daily Fix on Snapchat for all things, everything else, IGN.com.
Because I just watched it directly from E3, like.
Welcome back to E3 live from Los Angeles. Don't forget, e3expo.com/shop has you covered for all
Okay,
the
I got
edition
it.
E3 hats,
Goddamn.
shirts, and jackets. You said props, but
You got it. Not even rock at the E3 jacket, dog.
Theater of the mind. You know what? But I make Damon. I like to make up a story when I have the hat. You know
Paint a
what I
picture.
mean? What was this man doing in this hat? He was working on his old tractor. I'm not gonna bore you. I don't have the prop. I can't do the thing. Bandai Namco presents House of Ashes is up next. What do we all want to see from this? Now, I'm very interested in this one, Dan. You and I have been going a little bit back and forth here. Of course, Supermassive Games, the one behind the Dark Pictures anthology. Obviously, they found success with Until Dawn, and I feel like with the Dark Pictures anthology, working with Bandai Namco, they've been trying to get back to that level of success. Is this the one that'll do it?
I think so. I think that this is a real opportunity for him to go back to what everyone loves about that. I'm thrilled that we're going to go ash to mouth in this episode because we're going to talk about House of Ashes.
Yeah,
no, we know
Ash to mouth.
Pictures, not the Dark Knight.
Ash
They will
to
do
mouth.
that. I'm thrilled. It's a playable horror movie. Co-op. You're going to be able to go all night writing jokes. No, I just black out and just spews out of my brain like Pazuzu in this game, coming to spook our people who are in Iraq, I think around 2003.
Right.
Ancient Sumerian mythology. It's going to be super fun. I'm very excited to see this. I want to have those jump scares with my friends. I hope they have that playable co-op again.
Yeah.
I love this series. I'm excited to see what they have in
Fucking
store.
guy.
Yeah, me and kind of funny. Me and Joey like to play these together. The Dark Picture anthology, and that was the thing of talking about Man of Medan, right? Where it was, playing through that together. You both are on the ship. Where are you going, and how are you going to get out of it? And I think this is an interesting one in terms of what you just brought up, the storyline of it. Right? We are in Iraq. We are having a battle. American forces, Iraqi forces, they fall together into the Sumerian temple, and then have to work together. Now, Damon, before we got started, you're like, I don't know that much about the Dark Pictures anthology.
Yeah.
As a horror fan, do you like the idea of these anthology series coming to video games, trying something different? Because every one of these has a different setup to it of what's going on.
Yeah, it's a cool idea, and I like the setting for this game. It's just a very unique setting. Well, it's a pretty unique setting for video games in general, but especially for a horror game.
Yeah, 100%. And then, Michael, what's your experience with all this?
I love playing Until Dawn or Man of Medan on streams because it is no, they are perfect for like when we do Extra Life. We usually have a whole dedicated segment. We usually do those at midnight. I miss
the
that
witching
doing that.
hour.
Yeah, I miss doing that so much. But there is like a multiplayer element to it that I really like, that everyone can pitch in on the decisions you need to make and see what the consequences are. And I think that's why people obviously gravitate towards the Dark Pictures anthology. But I wasn't that much of a fan of Man of Medan. Obviously, Until Dawn was the big hit. And so I would want it to hit those same notes. That would be great.
And that's my hope, obviously, is that with this one, the fact that Man of Medan, I remember playing, like, oh, okay, it didn't live up to the hype of what Until Dawn was, and for you coming back to that. I would hope that as quick as they've been making these games, feedback from that was able to be incorporated here in the third one.
Yeah, so for me, I have to be honest and tell you that I had to watch full gameplay for Until Dawn and Man of Medan because I could not play it by myself. Just looking at it, like where it's like, hold the controller steady. Oops, I stepped on a twig. Oops, that character's dead. Oops, 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 and I just keep losing the entire team. So I had to sit there and watch it. But it almost plays out like a movie for me. So like you said, playing it on stream, I feel like that's a whole nother experience in addition to playing the game. But yeah, if they're able to implement some of the multiplayer features that you were talking about, like I think that this might be a really freaking cool game. And I like saying the name Pazuzu. So that really intrigues me as well. So hopefully we don't pee our pants trying to play the game. And we have instead happy thoughts? I was going to say, never mind. Cut me off.
I felt like you were right there. I felt like
I'm not going to say it. I'm not, cut me off.
Hold on. Cue me up and say, I really like saying Pazuzu again.
Yeah, what do you think about the character coming?
You just say it. You just say it. I really like saying
Pazuzu.
I really like saying Pazuzu.
Well, I really like saying Jackie. So let's toss it over to our friend, Jackie G. E3, everybody!
I was going to say happy juices, and then I realized
Happy Juice. What is going on
I
over
don't know
there?
what's going on.
I
Ollie's there because of
I don't know.
See what happens, Ollie. So why
They're losing their fucking minds over there. Don't worry about it.
And I'm so happy Avi Chan is back with us. And I know that the whole E3 crew is extremely excited about what is coming up here. 2 minutes and 39 seconds to the Nintendo presentation, GB. I am absolutely going wild trying to wrap my head around what we will see. But really quickly, I want to talk to you about Nintendo and how it has had an impact on your life.
Yeah, I mean, Nintendo's been a massive part of my childhood, as it has been for many. This was like, my brother, he had a Nintendo, Super Nintendo as a kid, Super Mario World. I may or may not have deleted his file, when he was at the end of the game. And he got really mad about me. He got really mad about it. You know, that's fine because that's what siblings do. And obviously I was a child, so I could not, you know, get him back to where he was before. Yeah. But you know what? No regrets. No regrets because that was, you know, something that brought us together. Whether it be in an epic battle, somehow, some way, we resolved it. That is one of my fondest Nintendo memories. That and playing Splatoon 2 the first time on my Switch. I love the Splatoon so much. Big shout out, by the way, to the Splatoon competitive community because they are a great group, and I love watching all the streamers, all the events. Whenever they're on, they're always fun.
Yeah, Splatoon is a great series. I know yesterday when we were talking with Greg, you guys mainly started off with Sega. You said you dabbled with Nintendo. I'm the opposite. I dabbled with Sega, but we were mainly a Nintendo family growing up. We had the SNES, a Pokemon Collector's Edition, N64, GameCube, Wii, and honestly, looking back, some of the best memories from my childhood were spent with Nintendo consoles. My brother and I would literally just be in the basement playing for hours on end, whether it was Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat fighting games, or we would be playing those RPGs like I was telling you all about Chrono Trigger, Illusion of Gaia, Secret of Mana, and I really feel like Nintendo shaped who I am today.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like those memories form me into the human being that I am. Yeah. And I know that sounds like really heavy.
Really heavy.
But Nintendo helped me escape when I was a child from, you know, whatever it was. Maybe it was bullying or stress at the home, you know, and I still do that to this day. So big thank you to Nintendo, and I'm sure you feel the same way.
Oh, many others feel the same way. You mentioned fighting games, one of my favorites, Super WrestleMania. I love that game. I played it endlessly with my brother. And yeah, Royal Rumble, that was another good one. Like all the wrestling games, we loved those. It was great.
Great ones, but believe it or not, the Nintendo presentation is about to begin in this right now, this second. Go!
Let's go!
Let's go! Something to change. Okay. Nintendo Direct E3 2021.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Hello, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide as well.
The Nintendo Switch system is now in its 5th year, and many people around the world are playing games on it. Nintendo Switch is being enjoyed by a wide range of players spanning all ages and all levels of gaming experience. Thank you all very much. We've been able to offer a wide variety of games on the system, not just from Nintendo, but also from our many development and publishing partners. I hope that each of you watching this Nintendo Direct will be able to find a game that suits your personal tastes.
Today, we have news on upcoming Nintendo Switch games, and we'll be focusing on a selection of games releasing this year.
Really?
We hope
you know, I'm not surprised actually, because...
Okay, to begin, please take a look at this video.
Who's that? Not actual gameplay footage. Super Smash? Into the volcano with you! Yay! Oh my god, more Smash shit? What the fuck? Who even is this? Oh wait, this is Street Fighter, isn't it?
Oh my god, that's insane.
Hi, GP! Hi! Hi, Doggy!
Okay. So who's this?
He just tossing people up. Oh.
Yay! Yay! Holy
Yep.
shit!
Yeah.
Yay! 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 Donkey bitch, get fucked! Oh. Bro, DJ's missing this, man.
Oh my god. Second. Let's go.
No, Gabby! Gabby!
You can fly, dude.
Gabby!
Hello, I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited and the director of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game. Kazuya Mishima from the fighting game series Tekken will join the battle. Surprise! I'll
Oh,
go over
Tekken,
the
it's not
details at a
Street Fighter.
later
Okay, I'm
date,
an idiot
so
then.
please sit tight. For today, though, we've prepared a short video to showcase Kazuya's moves in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Please take a look.
Fisting people. Yay! Yay! Jesus. Oh my god.
That's crazy. Uppercut.
So wait. So they do have Tekken 2?
Jesus Christ. Can I hit combo?
This feels like Tekken. No, it's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'll talk about the fighter more in a future presentation. We still have to record it first, actually. The air date is shown below. Please stay tuned.
Thank you, Mr. Sakurai. New fighter Kazuya will join the fight in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Please look forward to seeing how Kazuya, who has experienced many harsh battles across the Tekken series, will fight in this game. Alright, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Your choices matter in these emotional, supernatural tales.
Where's Life is Strange? Wait. Or does it look different though? Oh, that's what they're doing. Okay, it's a different. Okay, okay, it is what I thought it was. Okay. Oh, I see what they fucking did. Okay. Okay, Nintendo. Yeah, okay, got it. Alright. I was like, wait a minute, like, it's like, as soon as I said Life is Strange, I'm like, wait a minute. And I was like thinking, like, maybe it's not it? Like, oh, wait a minute, never mind. Yeah, when this comes out, as soon as it comes out, I'm playing it the day up. I don't give a fuck. Deadass.
Life is Strange True Colors launches on Nintendo Switch September 10th. And Life is Strange
Oh, wow.
Remastered Collection comes to Nintendo Switch later this year.
Do I have
There's
that?
something for everyone on the Nintendo Switch system. You are Star-Lord.
Okay, stuff we've
leading a
already
legendary
seen
band of
before, so I'm
heroes
not
for
worried
hire
about it.
In this thrilling
I'm gonna look for
action-adventure
the-
They're bringing back
jump
Game
on
to
a
Switch.
wild ride across the cosmos, overwhelm opponents with Star-Lord's daring combat
Do I
style,
have
and encounter
here?
iconic and original Marvel characters. You'll call the shots for the unpredictable Guardians as you face cosmic threats to save the galaxy. You got this, probably. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy blasts onto Nintendo Switch October 26th. Worms everywhere. In this real-time arena-based shooter, you'll squish your invertebrate opponents in 32-player cross-platform combat, play in daily challenges, battle modes, and seasonal events to worm your way up the ranks. Plus, the Patchwork Bear outfit, exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version, will be available for free for 2 weeks after launch. A new map, Spaceport Showdown, launches with Worms Rumble, wriggling onto Nintendo Switch June 23rd. Get a 25% discount
again, it releases on my birthday, Nani!
Nintendo eShop. The fantastical realm of Orcanon awaits.
Sorry, what was that game now?
As you explore this fully hand-painted world, you'll customize a team of demigods and unleash devastating attacks and captivating turn-based combat. Astria Ascending launches on Nintendo Switch September 30th.
Ascending.
Return to the funny, charming, and quirky world
Sega.
of 2 Point County. In the wholesome management sim 2 Point Campus, you'll build and run your very own university the way you want it. Lots of creative tools are at your disposal to make the school yours and take your educational empire to the next level. Enrollment for 2 Point Campus starts on Nintendo Switch next year.
There's another game we've seen.
A beloved series rolls into its 20th anniversary this year.
This is Monkey Ball.
Yeah.
I swear this is Monkey Ball. It is. Oh my god, the nostalgia of that game. That game was on GameCube.
Super Monkey Ball!
It's Monkey Ball.
Super Monkey Ball!
Oh my god, the nostalgia of that game was beautiful. Super Monkey Ball Banana.
What, Banana Mania, it said?
Remaster?
Go Bananas wins Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania rolls onto Nintendo Switch October 5th.
Oh my god. Banana Mania, let's go.
Okay, got it.
It's a blast from parties past, and you're invited. Ready for another round of
Super
Mario
Mario Party?
Fuck!
Of course you are. It's a
That
superstar
game
collection
is
of Mario
fun.
Party boards and minigames. Live it up on 5 classic boards from the Nintendo 64 era, including Peach's Birthday Cake and Spaceland. Each board is packed with zany events guaranteed to keep you on your toes.
Oh,
And when
Mario
we say
Party
zany,
All-Stars?
we mean it. Jump. Connect
Right.
blocks.
Isn't that the
And
Animaniacs?
give facelifts. In hilarious over-the-top
Oh my god, now they're...
minigames, all of which support button controls. With 100 minigames from the Mario Party series catalog, you'll have a blast in this all-star fun fest. Here's a little party favor. All game modes work with online play.
Oh, wow!
Even if you're partying solo,
Got it
you
started.
can randomly match with other partygoers worldwide. Playing a board game online with friends? Save your progress
Fucking
mid-game,
Birdo.
grab a snack, then resume the festivities. Stickers are
Oh,
also
wow.
available to communicate with others. It's time to partay in Mario Party Superstars,
Oh.
launching on the Nintendo Switch system October 29th.
Okay.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
You already pre-ordered that game, oh my god.
Before we show this next trailer,
Okay.
I'd like to say one thing. Currently, we're working hard on the latest game in the Metroid Prime series, Metroid Prime 4,
Metroid?
which we previously announced.
They're making another Metroid game.
We'd like to introduce another new entry in the Metroid franchise. Please
Oh
take a
my
look.
god, they're making another Metroid game. I love Metroid. Ooh. Metroid 5.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Who's that?
That looks scary. Pew, 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 pew.
It's not working. Eat a missile. That didn't work either. Run.
Run, bitch, run! Metroid Dread. Oh god.
Metroid Dread.
Okay. Also, I'm looking at an older game, of the games we just saw. So I'm looking at this and that. Oh my god, I need to get this. Oh, they didn't give you. There's no release date? Oh, never mind.
Metroid Dread.
Okay, they didn't give you. Alright, there's no.
That's gonna be fun.
Oh, there it is! And there it is, buddy!
10/8/2020.
Got it.
That was the trailer for the first new 2D Metroid game in roughly 19 years. The brand new Metroid Dread.
2D Metroid.
As the name Dread
I just gotta be
implies,
first person.
this is a Metroid game with a new feel, showcasing a variety of threats that Samus will encounter. It's scheduled to be released on October 8th, so it won't be too long until launch.
They have
On that same day,
Alfred.
we'll also be
Different color.
releasing amiibo figures for Samus
hello!
and
Already.
the robot seen in the video. Let's move
And that
on
robot
to
named-
more Nintendo
there's
Switch
Emmy.
headlines.
Spicy meatball! Spicy
Some of
meatball!
your franchises are back on Nintendo Switch. Get ready
Ew!
to get
Oh, damn.
down in the
Ew!
latest
Oh
Dance
my
game.
god.
Ew! Ew! Oh, I got the copyright. Oh boy! Alright. There we go. Thank you. Sorry about that. I had to be allowed. Apologies. I don't do any more editing than I already need to. You speak.
Yep, all the songs there.
Or fourth? Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody fourth? Nobody cares.
The arcade smash hit Cruisin' Blast is speeding onto Nintendo Switch.
Oh my,
Blast your way through nearly
Cruisin'?
30 over-the-top tracks.
Anime!
Up to 4 players can race together, so pick your favorite vehicle and hit the road.
I love Cruisin'. That's my favorite number
I've
one
never
racing
seen
game.
this
As a console
before.
exclusive on Nintendo Switch this fall. It's
Let's
the
go.
ultimate Dragon Ball Z experience.
Is Goku.
Relive the
We're
story
bringing
of
Dragon Ball Z
Kakarot!
back
Z
on
fighters
Switch.
through 4 sagas in this action RPG.
Kakarot.
Saiyan, Protect
Ghost
Terra,
Nappa!
an invasion by Vegeta and
Yeah,
Nappa.
Saga.
Jada!
Take a stand.
Jada!
Easy clap.
Jada!
Cell,
Ghost Nappa!
Battle the
Triple.
androids in a fight to the death. Majin Buu, an epic showdown with the most fearsome foe. Along with the main story, you can explore the vast
Fuck
world of
you!
Dragon Ball Z. Hey, why not help out the locals? Or collect ingredients for delicious meals. You could always train to acquire new skills, too. There are lots of things to keep you busy. The boss battle episodes, A New Power Awakens Parts 1 and 2 is also included. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot plus
Kakarot!
Power Awakens set punches its way
September
onto Nintendo
24th.
Switch September 24th. Grab a golf club and get ready to tee off.
Mario Golf.
Four!
The Mario Golf Super Rush
Mario
game
Golf
launches
Super
soon.
Rush.
Wait a minute, wasn't there one that
Here's a
already
quick
came
glimpse
out
into
though?
each of the modes.
Was it Super Aces, I think? Yeah.
Standard golf. Take your time to read the wind and terrain on the greens.
Yeah, you know what? They did a. It was Super Aces that came.
Different
That
types of
just
shots
recently
and
came
Wow.
out.
under par.
When the hell was that?
Nice Speed golf. Smack your ball, then chase after it. Be the first to get your ball in the hole.
Oh, you just chase after it.
Put the thing in the hole! Oh yeah! Put put the balls in the hole.
Oh, that seems dirty.
Battle golf. Duke it out over 9 marked holes in an obstacle-filled arena. Capture 3 flags to win.
Gee.
Golf adventure. Go from rookie to
Super
pro
Mario
with your
also.
character. The golfing
How
challenges
you
that
play
await
with your
amazing
meat?
prizes.
Mario Golf, Super Aces.
And here's some news. 3 updates are planned for future release, including additional courses and playable characters.
How was it?
The fairway's almost open, so set your tee time and get ready to ace those shots in Mario Golf Super Rush, swinging onto the Nintendo Switch system June 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Ready for the ride of a lifetime?
Take that out of context.
That's a hunter
Okay,
story.
we are seeing this. All right,
Things are
sick.
rush.
Is there anything else?
As a rider in this RPG adventure, you'll explore diverse landscapes by riding your Monstie, a monster companion. Gather materials such as honey and ore, then use them to craft items for your journey.
90,000. It's
But beware of the many
It's
monsters
9,000,
roaming
but
about.
you know, close enough.
Some are docile, but others may suddenly ambush you. To fight, you'll team up with your Monstie and use weapons and skills to overwhelm
Monstie.
enemy
I mean, sorry.
monsters and turn
Monstie.
them into win, and you'll be rewarded with their materials, which can be forged into new weapons
That
and
sounds
armor.
simple enough.
Hey, is that an egg? You might be able to hatch a new Monstie. Incredibly
The
powerful
fuck is a
monsters can
Monstie?
also hatch from rare eggs. Need more traveling buddies? Join up with friends for
Hey,
co-op
this is what I was
multiplayer
thinking
quests
of.
and
Shit.
battles.
Fuck.
Buckle up,
Oh,
Ryder.
cool.
It's going to be a real monster of an adventure.
Yeah, you think it's so fucking funny, huh?
Soars
Think it's
onto
funny,
Nintendo
huh?
Switch
Bitch.
July 9th.
Bloody can.
You can play the free demo on June 25th.
Free
and Carry
demo.
over your save data to the full game.
Really?
Isn't that what I have here?
Oh.
Here's a new
Alright.
game from the
Yeah, okay, I do have it. Okay.
I'm gonna get that.
company.
Oh
Wario?
no.
Hey, what do you mean? Who am I? It's a me, Wario.
Alright, I'm gonna type it
It's
in.
finally ready. A brand new game from my company. Check it out. You get to control.
Wait, when's the last time we? When's the last time he freaking made
Do
one?
this. Look at me go. Whack, rats. Check out these chumps. They came back.
The chumps.
They have
Look at these
wonderful
chumps.
talents.
These fucking
Throw
chumps.
that stick.
Look at these chumps.
Use the spinning you want for it. Ha! Nailed it.
Look at
Same
these
micro
chumps.
game, different abilities. Wah! I almost forgot some big news. 2 people can play together at the same time.
Wow.
So
Oh
play
my
nice
God.
Or else. Hey, not
Oh,
nice.
what?
All right, you. Yes, you, the one watching this. Better get ready for some micro game mayhem.
Oh my God.
The
Get
WarioWare
together.
Get It Together game launches exclusively
together.
on the Nintendo Switch system September 10th.
Wow.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Look at Ari Brie over there.
What you just saw
September
was the
10th,
trailer
it
for
said?
WarioWare. Get it together. In the latest installment of this series, there are new microgames that let you control Wario and his friends. There is also a 2-player co-op mode, which greatly expands the gameplay. It's releasing in the near future, so stay tuned.
Okay. Got it.
Next, please take a look at this.
What is it?
Ace Attorney Chronicles?
As a high school
I think.
student living in
Maybe?
Tokyo,
Oh,
your
different
life
thing. Okay.
is fairly normal.
Enemy bitch! Sorry. No, I'm not.
But that reality is upended after you get pulled into a different dimension.
Uh-oh. The game is...
Another Tokyo exists, a post-apocalyptic world where angels and demons reside.
Oh, wow.
Suddenly, you fuse with a mysterious figure, gaining the power to fight demons. What lies ahead in this alternate realm?
Sin, what the fuck?
Jimmy,
Sin something?
Into
Sin
a
something.
sprawling, demon-infested wasteland.
V.
Though friendly demons do exist here, many are hostile
Tenshi?
and will attempt to destroy you.
Tension?
Harness your
Tension?
newfound powers to fight demons
Tension.
using a command-based system. Finding their
Shin,
weak
gen,
point is
ten,
key.
fen, shin, ben,
By
den,
targeting
den,
it,
den, den.
the number of
that
consecutive
is gonna
rounds
make
you
this
perform
game
a
look
combo
like
will
cakewalk.
increase.
That's all. Fuck
Though
you.
demons are formidable opponents, you may be able to recruit them.
Very
through
pixie!
negotiations,
Allies.
which begin when you open a
Little tiny
conversation with
bitch!
them.
Tiny bitch!
If a negotiation is successful, a demon will become a powerful ally. In some cases, by rejecting a demon's request, they may feel motivated and join you as an ally. Demons that do join will fight alongside you and grow stronger. By fusing demon allies, another demon can be created.
Holy shit!
The new
Holy
demon-related
shit!
abilities will vary, granting you a powerful
Yeah,
ally.
I heard you like flies,
customized to your
bitch.
needs and
You afraid of
playstyle.
flies? There you go, fucker.
Challenge the many demons roaming this post-apocalyptic world by harnessing the power of your own. What
Holy
destiny
shit.
will you choose? Shin
Man, I got me.
Megami Tensei 5 will launch exclusively on
Okay.
Nintendo Switch November 12th.
Jimmy got
Tensei.
Pre-orders for the physical
That's
version
gonna be
begin June
lit.
21st.
That was the latest trailer for Shin Megami Tensei 5 from Atlas.
Fuck.
This is the newest game in the series. Please look forward to future updates. Let's see a
Let me
few
play
more
that.
Nintendo Switch headlines.
I'll just look up the end of it.
Celebrate 10 years of Danganronpa in despair.
Danganronpa.
Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system.
Bears?
3 games in the deadly Danganronpa series are coming to Nintendo Switch.
I am this school.
Monokuma, the self-proclaimed school headmaster, has trapped you and
hell?
other high school students in a game of literal life and death. Unfortunately, the only way out of the school and this lethal game is to betray the other students. And so it begins.
A body has been discovered.
When a student meets their demise, a class trial will take place to reveal the culprit.
You're the culprit, aren't you, Mio? Tanya, I had no idea.
They probably moved the body.
Sus.
Use the evidence you've gathered to refute contradictions and find the guilty party.
Sneak attack.
So it's like a whodunit kind of thing.
Are you okay?
No.
Plus, the board game from Danganronpa
Hmm.
V3 Killing Harmony has been expanded into a standalone game. Danganronpa S Ultimate Summer Camp. An all-star cast of characters from the Danganronpa series will come together to battle at a tropical resort. Who's the strongest of them all in this ultimate beach brawl? The 4-game collection Danganronpa
Danganronpa.
Decadence launches as a physical exclusive on Nintendo Switch later this year. All 4 games will also
Okay.
be individually available on Nintendo
Oh.
eShop.
Oh, fuck.
1, 2, 4, and 5.
We hope you're not afraid of ghosts.
I am afraid no ghosts. Fucking.
Fatal frame made of black water.
Fuck you. Oh.
Look like a horror
Ghost
game.
Snapper!
In this horror adventure game, you'll
Fatal
uncover the mysteries surrounding the ethereal but deadly Mount Hikami, believed to be at the center of many disappearances. Ghosts frequent this mountain. Your only defense is a camera that can repel and cast them out.
That's lame.
Face your fears as you explore a variety of unsettling locations. This spine-chilling story features various protagonists, letting you experience the game from different perspectives. New costumes and photo modes are included in this version. Can you investigate Mount Hikami and stay alive? Fatal Frame, Maiden of Black Water, creeps onto Nintendo Switch this year.
That's gonna be a hard game.
These games and DLC are coming soon, some even today.
Doom?
Your war is not
Alright, okay, so I have this on PC. I literally just got it like a couple days, or like recently. A couple weeks ago. So
oh my god.
So it's gonna be, wait, so it's gonna be on Switch? Oh fuck, alright.
Ruins and rain-swept terrain. The fate of the cosmos is in your hands. Get slaying when this campaign expansion launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Later today.
Oh my god.
Get ramped up for
Pro Skater. How good is that though? How good is that? Has anyone played it?
Era-defining jams as the
I don't know if I would want to play that because I'm not a big skater person. You know what I mean?
Take your sessions on the go with all the original game modes, and compete locally or online to show off your tricks against other skaters. Drop into Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, launching on Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. After 4,000 years, Sateki, the Witch Queen, has risen from the dead, and only one group of heroes can stop her. The Strange Brigade.
I wish they brought Star Fox.
In this thrilling adventure, you'll blast
remastered.
mummified monstrosities while solving puzzles in booby-trapped dungeons. Go it alone or team up with other daring adventurers in local wireless co-op and online play. Expect the unexpected when Strange Brigade launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Later today.
It's a new adventure of cosmic proportions.
Oh, fuck off. Stop! I hate this fucking game. I hate it. I hate how it looks, man. Fuck.
Our heroes must
shut up with this bullshit.
The universe
fuck, I hate this fucking game. It's dumb as fuck. Look at this.
Rabbit
like,
Rosalie
what is
joins
this?
them. Wait,
oh my god. Bro, you're gonna trigger me, I swear to god.
Quirkier secrets.
This game's gonna
And in this
piss
fresh
me off,
take
I
on the
swear to
tactical
god.
genre, our heroes can run freely around the battlefield, creating
I
new
don't
strategic
fucking
and
care.
chaotic possibilities. So aim for victory with a little help from your friends. Wait, who's that?
Oh.
Well, one thing's
That one has a sword.
This is gonna be one heck of a galactic adventure. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope launches into
Ew.
space or onto Nintendo Switch next year.
2022. Oh. Thanks type of way.
Thrilling stories, memorable characters, and vibrant gameplay are in store as you lead the commanding officers to victory. Play the first two Advance Wars campaigns in Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp, marching on to Nintendo Switch this holiday.
I
Pre-orders
never
begin
played any of those
today on
games.
Nintendo eShop.
How is everything?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This next segment will be our last announcement of the day. Please take a look.
Hyrule
Hyrule
Warriors.
Warriors is a calamity. My brother God loves this game. Oh, you can play as that thing? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. We want plus the adventure. Available on June 18, 2021. That was awesome.
Hello there. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. What you've just seen is a trailer for the first wave of DLC for the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity expansion pass from Koei Tecmo Games. It will follow Link and his allies through more battles that took place 100 years prior to the events of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I hope you'll look forward to it.
Really?
I have a few more things to share
That
with
game's
you
gonna
all
be
today.
amazing.
We'll begin with The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD game, which launches next month. You'll immerse yourself in the role of Link by using 2 Joy-Con controllers for intuitive motion controls, or by playing in handheld mode, wielding the sword via flicking the stick and button-only controls. This game
Handheld will
depicts the
be way
oldest
better.
era in the Legend of Zelda series, the story of how it all began.
So is it Skyward Sword?
What is the origin of the Master Sword? Why did a woman named Zelda become the legend for future generations? These will all be unraveled in this game. We hope
it
you're
is
looking
Skyward
forward
Sword.
to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
July 16.
Next up. Here's a little something you might like. This is a Game & Watch system that lets you play 3 games in the Legend of Zelda series. This year, the original Legend of Zelda game reaches its 35th anniversary. While we don't have any campaigns or
Old Zelda music, I hear it.
We've been working
I
on this
played
Game &
it.
Watch system as a special item to help mark the occasion and reflect fondly on the earliest days of The Legend of Zelda.
I played it, but never beaten it.
Come with the first game in the series, The Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, and the Game Boy version of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening game, as well as a special version of the Game & Watch title Vermin, starring Link as the playable character. So that's 4 games on one system, from longer Legend of Zelda games to the pick-up-and-play game Vermin. In addition, regarding the watch functionality for the Game & Watch system, we've added a playable clock based on The Legend of Zelda.
A clock.
What the fuck?
And an interactive timer themed after Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. You can play with both of them by taking control of Link. We hope you'll enjoy playing this Game & Watch system whenever and wherever you'd like.
November 12?
All right, here's the last thing we have to show you. This is the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. 2 years since we first announced this game, and we've been unable to share anything with you in that time. However, development has been steadily progressing. For today, we've prepared some new footage to show a bit more of the game. Please take a look.
Oh!
Whoa.
Why is he freaking going? Why is he skydiving? Why do they look like little Charles from that game we don't talk about?
Genshin Impact.
Fucking freeze time.
Holy shit. What the fuck was that? What the fuck is this? What is that? What the hell's that? What is that? What is that? Pog. Everybody's just saying Pog in Twitch. Pog. Pogs for days. Holy shit! Let's go!
So, what did you think? This time around, the setting for the adventure has been expanded to include the skies above Hyrule.
Let's go!
We'd like to ask you to wait a bit longer. We're aiming for a 2022 release, so I hope you'll look forward to it.
Let's go!
How was that? That's all for this Nintendo Direct.
Oh!
We are diligently continuing development on a number of other games we didn't show today. I hope you'll continue looking forward to what's in store on Nintendo Switch. Thank you for watching.
Shit.
Nintendo.
What netting, bitch? What netting? What netting? And now they're gonna fucking play games for fucking who knows how long.
Hi everyone,
Was
I'm Doug
it?
Bowser from Nintendo of
What's
America.
this treehouse
And
thing?
I'm here with Nate
Does anybody
Bildorf,
know?
who leads our treehouse team. As you know, at Nintendo, we're all about creating experiences that deliver surprises and smiles. And I have to say, I found myself smiling through that entire presentation, thinking about how many unique games we'll be able to share with everyone in the weeks and months ahead. Nate, that last clip was incredible. So many questions. Where do we start? What did you think?
Oh, well, Doug, they had me at the first mysterious red tendril. You know what a massive Zelda fan I am. But that's 2022, and I'm frankly just looking forward to seeing all the games that are in the pipeline just over the next couple months for Nintendo Switch. We've got Mario Party Superstars, WarioWare Get It Together, the expansion for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, Mario Golf Super Rush, Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp, and of course, Metroid Dread. I am just not going to be getting any work done, and you should know that.
Well, that's okay. I think I may be in the same camp. And Mario Golf Super Rush launches in just a few weeks on June the 25th. By the way, Nate, do you know why Luigi brings 2 pairs of pants to the golf course with him?
Huh? Doug, are we doing the dad joke thing again?
We are. In case he gets a hole in one. But seriously, everyone,
God damn
this game is just packed with content. You can play in standard golf mode, but then there's also speed golf, battle golf, the golf adventure mode, and the option to play with buttons or motion controls. And you can play with up to 4 people locally or online. I can say this one is definitely going to be taking up the majority of my summer gaming time.
Oh yeah, you and me both, and there's plenty more to come. And as for today, our E3 show is just getting started. Next up, we of course have Nintendo Treehouse Live, and we'll be kicking off our first segment with a very special guest, Yoshio Sakamoto, who is the producer of Metroid Dread. And he's going to be sharing his insights on, I can't believe I'm saying this, but the first new 2D Metroid game in nearly 2 decades. I'm not going to miss it, and I know you've been looking forward to it as well.
Absolutely, I'm so looking forward to this. And we do have our Treehouse team on deck for a gameplay deep dive into Metroid Dread, WarioWare Get It Together, and more games in a mix of both live and pre-recorded segments today. And I'd just like to say as we close how deeply grateful we are to everyone watching today. Thank you for sharing this time with us, and we hope you enjoy it.
Yep. Thanks again, everyone. We can't wait to hear what you think. And with that, I'll turn it over to Sakamoto-san and the Treehouse team.
Some Metroid stuff.
2D メトロイドの完全新作メトロイドドレッドをやっと発表できました。1986年のメトロイドから始まってメトロイド2、スーパーメトロイド、メトロイドフュージョンと続いてきたシリーズの19年ぶりの最新作、そして最新エピソードになります。メトロイドシリーズはサムス・アランという女性バウンティーハンターの活躍を描いたゲームです。タイトルのメトロイドというのは生物兵器として軍事利用できる国民生命体の名前でいろんなトラブルのきっかけになってきました。 シリーズではそのメトロイドと主人公サムスとの奇妙な関係性を綴ってきましたが、今回はそのストーリーの一区切りとなるエピソードです。シリーズファンには一区切りって何やろうと想像しながらプレイしていただきたいですね。ストーリーは重要ですが、決してファンのためだけのゲームではないです。基本は 2D アクションゲームなので、銀が最強の戦士になりきって暴れてもらえれば誰でも楽しんでもらえるはずです。これが初めてのメトロイドという人でも、ゲームのプロローグを見てもらえればストーリーがわからないということにはならないでしょう。むしろ今作が初メトロイドという人だからこそ楽しみ方もあるんじゃないでしょうかね。タイトルになっているドレッドの意味は恐怖です。敵のサムスアラーを恐れ絶望的な恐怖を表したい。行ったこともない惑星で一人で行動するサムスに忍び寄る圧倒的な存在というように、今までとは一味違う要素が追加されたことです。実はメトロイドドレッドのアイデアは15年ほど前に思いついたんです。ただ当時の技術ではコンセプトを表現できないなと思って、残念ながら諦めました。その後も再チャレンジのチャンスはあったんですが、イメージ通りのゲームにまとめられそうにないなと思ってまた諦めることになりました。正直この企画を諦めることになるかなと思ってたんですが、 3DS のサムスリターンズを共同開発したマーキュリースティームエンターテインメントがすごく優秀なチームだったんです。技術力は高いしセンスもいいし、なんといってもメトロイドというゲームの理解が半端なかったんですね。この最高のパートナーと組んだらメトロイドドレッドは必ず完成すると確信しました。そして15年前に思い描いた以上のメトロイドドレッドがこうやって完成しました。今回登場するエミーを一言で言うとめっちゃ恐ろしい敵ですね。実は銀河連邦所有の調査ロボットなんです。特定のゾーン内をうろついてサムスが立てるモノを視覚センサーで見られてしまうと捕まえるために高速で追いかけてきます。サムスの通常の武器は一切効きません。しかも捕まるとほぼ即死。これは厳しいですね。サムスはそんな恐怖と戦いながらミッションを遂行しなければならないんですね。今回のサムスは一段と大変ですね。サムスにとってものすごく不利な状況なんですが、検知範囲内であっても音を立てなければエミーは気づきません。物陰に隠れて見られないようにもできます。そして対抗手段の代表格がサムスがエミーから見えなくなるファントムクロークという高額迷彩アビリティです。これの使い方がゲームの進行を大きく作用します。歯が立たない敵に見つからないように行動するエミーのゲームパートはメトロイド体系への強烈なスパイスになっていると思います。ここまで新要素を中心に話してきましたので、全体のゲームデザインが変わっちゃったんじゃないかなと思われたかもしれません。でもそこはご安心ください。従来通りのゲーム性に磨きをかけてアクション
I feel like I would honestly rage with this shit. Honestly.
サムスリターンズのアクションを洗練させてフリーエイムやメレーカウンターなどを扱いやすくしました。基本アクションとしてスライディングっていうのを追加するなどアクション面はかなりの充実ぶりですので、ゲーム体験はより快適になっています。当然メトロイドを遊んだことのない方もいらっしゃると思いますので、最後にメトロイドの探索要素について簡単に触れておきますね。メトロイドは探索型のアクションゲームです。パワーアップアビリティを取得するとサムスのアクションがどんどん増える。それらのアクションでサムスの行動範囲が広がっていくという仕組みです。これまでになかったパワーアップアビリティも当然追加しています。特定の壁や敵に捕まって移動できるスパイダーマグネットなどはその一例です。他にもいろいろありますので、いろいろなアビリティを使う自由度の高い探索は今まで以上だと思います。 よりダイナミックになった快適なアクションによる自由な探索
I'm
と
gonna mute real
自
quick.
分が追われる身と
I'm
なって
still
行
here.
動する
Yeah,
という2種類の刺激が融合したメトロイドドレッドはシリーズ経験のあるなしにかかわらず楽しんでいただけます。新しいデザインのメトロイドをこの後の任天堂ツリーハウスライブで紹介します。ダン、よろしく。
Thanks, Sakamoto-san. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live. I am super excited about this next segment where we're going to delve into an early work-in-progress version of Metroid Dread, show some of Samus's new moves in action, and also, I think, get to a little bit of the way the game develops this suspense and tension that gives the game its title. So I'm joined by Audrey and Teresa from Nintendo Treehouse, and Teresa's going to take us into the depths of Planet ZDR.
Yeah, all right. So let's take a deep dive into the very beginning of the game. So we're going to backtrack just a little bit to show Samus's free movement here. So like I just spent a few missiles, so I'm going to use this interactive here to replenish.
Showing us a little bit of
I want
gameplay.
to show here is free aim, which for those that have played Metroid Samus Returns, this has made a comeback. You can see a lot of the area around as you use it. Also has this little tracking system that when it's targeting an enemy, it'll make that sound.
I also want to take a moment to say that, as Nate and Sakamoto-san already mentioned, this is the first new 2D Metroid game in 19 years. That's almost 2 decades. I don't know if you did the math, but that's a lot of years. We've been waiting for this for a long time, so we're really excited to be finally showing this to everyone.
Here's another returning move from Metroid Samus Returns, which is the melee counter. One of my favorite features. And then a new one is, or the development of the melee counter. Whoop. I'm gonna let that guy move a little bit back. Come back. The melee dash. I really love that because it doesn't break momentum. I can immediately do a counter and immediate damage to an enemy.
Yeah, something this game does really well is improve upon the improvements from Metroid Samus Returns. So like you mentioned, we had free aim and the melee counter in that game. And here we have the running free aim, which gives you even more freedom, and the dash melee. So instead of having to stand still and wait for enemies to attack you, you can just go get them, which really has great movement to this game.
Yeah, I love that. Like Samus moves so well, and it's just all that freedom. It's just, this is probably the smoothest I've been able to control Samus in a really long time.
Absolutely, and you've opened up the map screen here, something that Metroid fans know to love and adore.
Yeah.
The map system is just as important in this game as ever, and it really shows you the classic Metroid gameplay progression, which is back in full force in this game, where you look at your map, you identify areas that you haven't been to yet or aren't able to access yet. You try and find another way through, find a new ability, push your way forward, fill in the map, lather, rinse, repeat. So that's back and better than ever, in my opinion.
Yeah, and this area here is blinking white because there's something here that I haven't discovered yet. So I could use markers to kind of pinpoint it, just in case I don't have an ability, and I have to backtrack here once I'm able to explore it.
Yeah, don't sleep on those markers. Those can be really important in this labyrinthine world.
Sure. But this looks curious.
It is really a part of the charm of Metroid, though, having this renewed sense of purpose in your backtracking paired with pushing forward.
Yeah, another thing I want to pinpoint is the amount of work the dev team put in Samus's animations. Like, just her animation of gripping the walls when she can't move or like holding onto the ledge. It's just
Yeah,
so
looking
sweet.
around.
Yeah, you'll notice little touches everywhere, so keep an eye out for them.
Oh.
And that seamless transition to these sort of story scenes is great.
Little moments like this, when you're in helmet view for a moment, really add to the isolation and the tone of this game.
Yeah, no, this game is a sequel to Metroid Fusion, but you can see that her suit looks a little bit different than that, so that'll be a story element that people will find out what happened when they play the game. We don't want to spoil too much.
So these are the Emi that Sakamoto-san was talking about, and none of Samus's weapons seem to do anything against them. So
run.
Yep. Oh, that slide move is so cool.
She looks so cool when she's sliding.
Yep, it is. Nope. Okay.
Oh no, just no.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Missiles don't work either. Oh my gosh.
So
scary.
About this being called Dread, that would be why.
They're very relentless.
Oh my.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay. Did a little reach for me there.
Yeah.
That was new.
Oh.
Yeah.
That one's clearly not well, but it's still quite frightening.
Yeah. I'm glad that it's a bit damaged and can't completely reach to me, but we're gonna have to find a different way to tackle that enemy.
You know, this thing is a central unit which controls various areas of the planet. It's sort of a biomechanical computer, kind of a homage to maybe similar units in previous Metroid games. And from this unit, Samus can power up, get a temporary power up for her arm cannon and turn it into the Omega cannon.
Yeah, so in typical 2D Metroid fashion, we've always seen the camera like panned around here, and now with the Omega cannon ability, there's this dynamic camera that you get to see over Samus's shoulder, which is so cool.
Yeah, little additions like that really flesh out the classic 2D gameplay without it feeling like it strays too far from what we loved about it.
Just makes it seem really powerful.
Right. Let's see if this works against our Emi friend here.
Takes a little while to charge up, so
it does.
Don't wait too long.
Okay.
You did it.
Oh,
I wanted to make sure I had it line of sight.
I hope you enjoyed that. That's your one shot at it.
Yeah, so it's so powerful that in order to take that Emi down, we lose the ability of the Omega cannon, and it goes back to a regular arm cannon.
It was worth it, though. We can breathe easy now.
It was.
For a moment. I also want to point out while you're scrolling your way through all of these different halls that there are so many different ways to play this game. Like Teresa is amazing with a missile. She's the queen of the missiles, but you can also just shoot your regular arm cannon. You can try and avoid enemies altogether, try and hit them all. Really, it's up to you what kind of Samus you want to be.
Yeah, and as Audrey pointed out too earlier, that you could use free aim to do more like line of sight shooting, but you could also just free aim shoot while you're moving as well.
It's good because you need to shoot a lot of different things in this game.
So many different things. I want to see a pixelated door, and now I'm filled with dread.
Yeah, this is a new entryway.
Yep, these are the entries to the various zones that the Emi are patrolling. And once you're in there, you need to be on the lookout for those.
Yeah, you can hear in the background, the music is so atmospheric. It really puts you on pins and needles just listening to it.
Very, I am completely on edge because it's like really eerie. Can't seem to climb these yet.
Not yet. Yeah, just the detail in the backgrounds and things is great. Oh, and there he is. There it is.
Now, especially during moments like this, you can really appreciate how cool it is to have an HD 2D Metroid game.
we tried that already, Sam.
Oh.
It's not gonna work.
Hey, it was worth a shot.
And
Just try again. Maybe it'll work on this one.
Now run.
So luckily, this Emmy can't go through typed spaces. So I have an advantage here.
Somehow Emmy doesn't seem
Oh.
worried.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's fast.
Oh, you're following me.
Mhm.
I see.
Okay, you gotta get away from that. That's my recommendation.
Yeah, when they go into this patrol mode and turn red, the door locks until they sort of lose track of you.
It's still trying to get at her.
Oh, yeah, it's still looking around, but
Ooh.
Find another way to get to me.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if it's my heart throbbing through my hands or if the controller, but it's pretty nerve-wracking when facing the Emmy. They're terrifying species.
Yeah, T makes it seem like she's calm, cool, collected, and badass. I like to pretend that she's actually as nervous as I am when I play it, but I don't think it's true.
Do you want to point out, like, also the backgrounds, like the amount of detail that the development team has put into, like, not just the enemies in the forefront, but also in the background. I don't know if you guys can tell the shimmering thing in there.
Out there, it's moving.
it's
Okay.
flashing.
That doesn't bode well.
Yeah, well, probably. Note that for the future.
Yeah, some of those details kind of tell the story as effectively as, a voiceover or anything.
Yeah, if you want to be a bounty hunter, you have to pay attention to details.
Mm-hmm.
Gamer.
And watch out for gooey enemies.
Lord, you're muted. Where did you go?
This
Where
is
did you
morbid.
go?
I love the detail of like the
Ooh,
rib
lion.
cage in the background. You just know something went down there.
Mm-hmm.
So, the thing about Metroid enemies too is that some of them have patterns and you can counter them, and others don't, like this one. So I'm just gonna
Just blast him.
move him out of the way so I can use it. And this room is a communication room with Adam, who happens to be Samus's ship's PC or computer. We're going to skip this part here just because we don't want to spoil any of the lore, but Dan, if you could summarize for the folks at home.
Yeah, so as Samus is exploring, she uploads data to Adam, their ship's AI, and Adam kind of gives little analysis, just really hints though, not necessarily telling you where to go or anything like that. It's still up to you to kind of explore, but there's some interesting lore in there, and some little hints that you can
I must have
potentially
missed a lot,
use.
didn't I?
And in that one, Adam was basically
Yeah, they're showing
summarizing
like Nintendo
the,
Switch games.
the Emmy and kind of the limits that they have of patrolling a zone, and also how dangerous they are, which we've kind of seen, but hopefully we won't see too much firsthand here.
Yeah, I caught like
doing a great job of just
caught
shooting
like
at
the
the
Nintendo
environment,
Switch
looking
games,
for
and then
secrets,
I don't know if I
looking
caught
for
any other
because
ones.
it's not always going to be obvious. You really have to. It's like a puzzle. It's not just action. It's not just exploration. There's also a lot of puzzle elements here, trying to find the way forward.
Yeah, and it's really cool too how Metroid Dread does this really sweet balance of, the moments where you're allowed to have like some quiet to solve the puzzles, and then it's interspersed with this really heavy, intense action.
Yeah.
So here's the
Right there.
Oh. Nope. That was the Emmy, as Dan had mentioned. They have kind of 3 modes. One is the surveillance. The other is, which is marked with blue. They're just scanning the area.
This red
It's
mode's
so
a bad
intense.
one.
I'm like
Yeah,
playing a
mode.
game of chase with
So
it.
Both those, there you go.
Oh god. And then when it has Samus on eyesight, it turns red, which is the chase mode.
Oh, her.
Yeah. So yellow is it's heard a noise or sensed a vibration, and it's going to go investigate that.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh gosh. No.
And
No.
Oh.
Oh. So the Emmy are pretty relentless and ruthless. It is sort of like a permadeath, which is very unusual for enemies with in the Metroid series. But luckily, it's not very. The game's pretty forgiving. It allows you to respawn at an area that you were in recently, so we're able to just go back and counter that again.
Yeah, as T said, insta-kill is new to the series, but it's really great because it offers a chance for you to have that challenging difficulty that I think Metroid fans expect, but without being quite so punishing with the respawning that you just have to play the whole game to get back to where you are. So it's a really wonderful balance.
Yeah, and when the Emmy are in patrol mode, which is that right now, it's in pursuit of me, they're scanning areas where they last sensed movement, and so they'll go and investigate it, and then if they see something in eyesight, then they'll go chase it.
This is such a small but really neat touch, the way that Samus moves slower in the water.
Yeah, and the audio change too.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that detail.
There's always one little guy.
That one straggler there. I don't need a save. I'm feeling brave.
Oh, nice dash meleeing. See, that really shows how you don't have to stop to fight these enemies. If you really master that dash melee, you can just kind of run and gun.
Little water puzzle. Really love the animation of the water flowing from one area to the next. Such a cool detail.
Now that the water levels changed, you have access to other areas.
And here is a map room. So interacting with these rooms will grant me more visibility to the area that I'm currently in. So we sort of lightly touched on the narrative of this game, which occurs in the events post Metroid Fusion, and so that's why Samus's look looks different. But also to point out, back to Audrey's point about, the game is about exploration and action, and so this area map upgrade allowed me to see more about the map, but you can see that there's still a lot of obscurity here, and so you need to explore in order to uncover more of the area and also any secrets involved. So.
Yeah, it's also worth noting that this series and this game is full of really juicy lore. So whether you're a new or returning Metroid fan, if you've never played a Metroid game before, it really gets you up to speed with anything you need to know to enjoy the story. And if you are a longtime Metroid fan, you have a lot to look forward to. As Sakamoto-san said, this concludes the story arc between Samus and the Metroids. So we've been waiting a long time for this, and it delivers.
It's that little enemy that Teresa just blew up. It's kind of like an item pinata. Gives you a lot of missiles.
Yeah, defeating enemies is definitely a boon because it grants you replenishment for energy and also missiles. So definitely want to defeat enemies for that. Yeah. I just didn't expect the Emmy to be right on top of me when I destroy the Autuals.
That little beeping sound, I hear it in my nightmares now.
They always come up with.
Oh, he's persistent. It's persistent.
Very inconvenient.
Another little interesting detail about this game is normally in Metroid games, you start at the surface of the planet and you work your way deeper. But in this game, you actually start deep within the planet and try and work your way to the surface. And so that yearning towards ascension really adds to the tone of this game as well. Oh, that was a sick slide.
Cool.
I also love that you don't have to necessarily wait for an enemy to attack in order to counter in this game. If you keep an eye out, you can actually sometimes counter before they start their attack.
Here's a throwback. So I have to use a missile in order to destroy that cover, and then I'm able to access that door.
Just one missile, though. That's good. Oh, of course.
There we go. I got it.
Yeah. That's the other thing about the dash melee is that if you use that on an enemy, you will get, I think, a few more extra items.
Here's our first upgrade, the Charge Beam. So very iconic to the Metroid series. So Samus, starts off without any abilities and slowly becomes more powerful and able to tackle stronger foes, but also be able to uncover or explore new areas that you weren't able to before.
Yeah, and suit upgrades are another classic part of Metroid gameplay that is alive and well in this game. I also love you can see, if you keep an eye on the background and stuff, there are all kind of cool statues and architecture that really piques your curiosity about the lore of this world.
Nice.
I love that too. Using the Charge Beam to make a Charge Beam spin attack and defeat some of those enemies is really handy.
Oh, that feels good.
Got some more life, which is always a plus for me. Need that. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, look at all those items.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of showing that once you really get to know these abilities and become adept at them, you start to feel like Samus. At first you're like, maybe not quite there, but once you get the hang of it, you really start to feel like a badass bounty hunter.
Yeah, it's just so smooth. It's like she's parkouring through this.
Woo.
There's more great architecture. But we're not here to look at architecture. We're here to shoot things.
And explore.
Yes.
Doors.
So now we can't go through this area because of the water, so we're not able to slide. But we are able to access this door that we weren't to before. And here's another Emmy door. But in order to not spoil any more surprises here, we're going to leave this as a cliffhanger and end our segment here.
All right. Well, that's all we've got on Metroid Dread for now. Thanks, Teresa and Audrey. Next up, we've got some Mario Party Superstars to show you. So stay tuned.
The waiting is real.
I hurt my foot on accident. works.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to
But I'm
Nintendo
dead.
Treehouse Live.
I got
I'm
old.
Kay, and I'm here with Rob, Riona, and Brandon, and we are going to show you some gameplay from Mario Party Superstars.
This is a superstar game because it's made of a best of, it's mini games and boards from the past of the series. Everything is on buttons and sticks, so you can play with a Pro Controller, with a Switch Lite, whatever you need. And let's just get started. So, if you remember the N64 board, Peach's birthday cake, it looked like this. And I think you'll see that the new board looks a little bit tastier.
Just a lot bit tastier.
A lot bit tastier. Yes.
Whoa.
It's in such high fidelity.
I've never seen such powdered sugar.
It's a dessert board.
If you haven't played the series before, Mario Party is a board game series. You run around the board trying to collect stars. You play mini games to earn coins, and the coins can be traded for the stars. So that's the basic idea.
I'm back
You'll see
trying
as we
to figure
go.
out something.
And of course, there's hijinks that ensue on different spaces.
What did I miss? But I guess nothing, right?
Oh, I said yes.
Oh, another chance.
It's not actually my first time playing this board.
Hello?
Well, sure, we'll take a little tour. So over here we have the scary Bowser pudding.
Hello?
We're just going to leave it there.
We're just going to leave scary Bowser pudding. It's hanging for a drama. And as Toad just told us, the Goomba decides, or helps us decide, which part we take.
All right, so let's go ahead and tell everybody who we all are playing.
I am Rosalina.
We all know.
I'm Peach.
I am Birdo.
I'm Luigi.
Luigi's number one.
All right. So we
Luigi number one.
Now we're going to start getting going on this board.
Hey guys, did I miss anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't last very long.
And we're all friends right now, you'll notice.
Yeah. For now.
Oh,
this board
there
is
it is.
unusual because the star is always in the same place. You have to get basically to the center of the cake. On other boards, the star moves around each time someone collects it.
Bro, now I'm gonna freaking be hungry.
Strategy is going to be different depending on which board you're
my
playing.
girls.
Okay.
Right.
I'm going to roll my dice here.
Oh, come on.
3.
This is a great start.
Oh, well, he's got this advantage going.
Oh, that's true.
So, like I said, hijinks ensue on some of the spaces. This one is one of the event spaces where you can choose to plant a strawberry, but it's a weird strawberry.
Yeah. Oh, it's a cute little piranha.
Very special strawberry.
It's very healthy looking.
Yeah.
I'm very hungry.
And yeah, if any of the rest of us land on one of those spaces in front of the piranha plant, they will steal coins on Brandon's behalf.
Yeah, please feel free if you guys want
3
to.
or 4, no 3 or 4. Oh,
Oh.
God.
It's
Did you say 3 or
3.
4?
Pop!
I guess I did. I'm just doing this, for you guys at home to see what happens.
Educational value.
Oh, man. Yeah, already starting off not fair.
I think it's going
Oh, no.
Get ready for bird domination.
Birdo's a female transgender. Let's make that very clear.
Yeah, domination, alright.
That's true.
That fucker is dating goddamn Yoshi. What the fuck?
Luigi.
I
Oh.
want to learn on this.
Luigi number
Wow,
fuck you.
it's a 10.
Roll.
Oh, a lucky
Yeah.
Good grief.
I think Riona's the one.
Luigi.
I know. Luigi.
Yoink!
I just can't help it. I'm just
Nice.
a born winner.
Well, you're in good shape now because you have enough coins to trade for a star when you get there.
Woohoo.
For now.
Multiplayer minigame.
So now we'll see which messy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Oh, good
boy.
grief.
I have a great strategy for this game.
Oh god, it's a memory
Where I
thing.
say everything out loud so I can remember.
So you notice that, the first thing it shows you is a quick explanation screen where everyone can actually play the game a little bit, but it doesn't count yet, as we all sort of figure out how the controls work and everything. And then once everyone is ready, you can hit plus or minus to say, yes, let's start. So, yes, let's start.
Yes. Let's start.
That's such a helpful feature.
Okay.
Just
The
be able
point
to
of the game is
practice
to
it.
remember where each item goes.
Brown, tie, hammer.
Don't talk.
Shy Guy,
Stop talking.
banana. No. Mario, Luigi, egg, Wario.
Oh my god, I forgot
I
everything.
forgot everything on.
No.
Okay, let's see how this goes.
I think.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay, my strategy
All right.
is to copy K.
Yeah, don't copy me. That's helpful because then there's the curtain feature. So as soon as I feel like I have everything in the right spot, I can close the curtain, and nobody can copy me.
My strategy was just try to pay attention to the lower shelf only. I don't think I can manage the whole thing. So I think I got the lower shelf right. Now
I
I'll
don't
just
actually know.
fill in whatever I can.
I wasn't really paying attention because I don't feel like
I'm just gonna
paying
arrange them
attention.
as I
Okay,
think
close the
they
curtain.
should be.
No cheating. No cheating.
Oh, as a quick reminder, this game is still under development, so occasionally you'll see some. Whoops.
Ooh. Fun little menu.
No.
Whoop.
What happened, Brandon?
I was just trying to double check myself.
Oh no.
Before you double wrecked yourself?
Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh no.
Oh, it's going well so far.
I did not do very well. I did all right, I guess.
Hey, I got the whole lower shelf
Whoa.
right.
Oh no. My strategy failed me.
Wow.
Nice.
Didn't even put the banana.
Rosalind, my girl!
The queen of organizing. I don't know if you knew that. Turns out.
Sure, I see how it is.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm sad already, and it's only round 2.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
look how sad
fun.
Roberto is.
Oh.
I might have to express my feelings. Oh, wrong one. I expressed the wrong feeling.
So it's a new
Oh,
feature
no.
in this game. is,
What?
you can, put your stamps up there if you're playing
Congrats.
online with
Sorry,
someone. You want to
what?
express yourself. There's a bunch of different stamps you can use.
Or you can do it offline when your friends are right there on the couch, but you just feel like throwing hilarious cartoon art up.
Yeah. What? All right.
I love this one.
Big numbers. Big numbers. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'll take
Lucky
it.
space.
I'll take it.
20
Give
coins,
me
20 coins, 20 coins. Oh.
That's pretty good.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
take it.
double dice.
Items help in future rounds. You can choose to use an item. It usually affects your roll.
Double
or
dice.
someone else's roll sometimes.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop!
Yeah.
5.
Ah, yes, I'll be planting a alleged strawberry.
They almost step on the red spot.
Alleged
I just
strawberry.
love looking at the whipped cream.
Oh,
like,
boy.
It just looks so tasty.
Oh, yeah.
That's like the
It
size
believes
of
it's a
Birdo.
strawberry.
Like every time when someone step on the red spot, they lose like coins.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Gotta watch
More
out for
delicious
those.
Oh my god, another one?
all over the cake.
Yes, put
Especially
another
the
one in
Bowser
there.
one.
More so much chaos.
Thank you
Yeah.
for putting that image in my head.
Stick to the
Chaos.
path, everyone.
Mini
Also
game.
interesting.
All right.
All right, it's on now.
Okay, hammer drop.
Drop.
This one's a coin game, so we all get to keep whatever we earn during the game.
I like these because they become extra chaotic.
Yeah.
I just apparently walked off the stage immediately. I didn't see where I was.
The
and-
bold strategy.
Yeah, yeah. So I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna hit ready.
Yeah. Great.
I love that practice round. That
Well.
practice round is so useful.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh wow.
No, no.
Oh, coins. Oh God.
No!
Coins. I want coins.
Give me that bag.
How dare you?
How dare you.
I'm
My
flat.
perception's all off.
Oh, no.
Gotta avoid the hammers. because-
Yeah, the hammer stuns you for a second, so it's really bad if you get hit by one.
Oh.
Yeah, I like that. Don't do that.
No.
You like
Oh no. Ooh, ooh. Oh
I've-
no.
I forfeit. I forfeit.
What happened, Brandon?
You guys had fun.
Oh, no.
I got hit by.
You like
I
to swim?
Yes. I wanted to cool off a little bit. Things are getting a little heated.
Now you see how I sharked you? I walked off the stage
Wow.
immediately during the practice.
Look at that. 15
I got
coins.
15 coins.
Well, this
How
is a
did you
false
do
sense
that?
of security.
Let's put some money on the next minigame.
No thanks.
5 coins.
Okay. Here we go. This is the one. It was not.
I mean,
It was one.
Yeah. Called shot. Nicely done.
Oh.
Just
Oh,
rolled
yeah.
one. That was it.
All right, I'll take it.
These are great. You never know what you're gonna find.
You
going
can even
through
get a
these.
star out of those. Yeah.
There's lots of fun surprises like this on every game board.
It's really difficult to, you know, predict a winner with this game. It's part of what makes it so fun.
Yeah.
All right. Double dice.
Double dice.
That's how it's done.
It's double dice time.
Don't.
1,
Why?
Because.
Why?
3. That's a 4.
This always happened to me.
Dice are fickle masters.
How could this happen to me? I mean,
You gotta depend on the dice RNG.
Really show off.
Oh!
Oh, you got hope for the best you hit.
Nom.
Hit like a 9 or a 10.
Fucking nom.
All my various crimes.
I know, it's Brandon we have to watch out for. Look how many coins Brandon has.
No, don't look at that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Look at the cake. Look how delicious the cake is. Pay attention.
It is a good cake.
All right.
Here we go.
Now I'm going to
Oh,
trade
someday I
my
might get that game.
coins for a delicious star.
Yeah, it looks a lot of fun.
First place.
For now.
Like you play this online or play with family on this game.
I mean, you see,
Or play
there's
with
only
other
2 more
fucks.
people come in who have enough coins.
For
to
the band
trade,
members,
so.
partially.
I mean, look at this turn. We know who the real superstar is.
You know, you just keep telling yourself that, dear.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you all the way in 4th place.
I deserve that.
Man.
I deserve that.
1 versus 3 minigame.
So this is a 1 versus 3
Oh, boy.
because I live in a different kind of space as everyone else.
Okay, this one.
So this is the one where I try to squish all my friends with rocks.
Yeah. Oh no.
Like that.
Okay, I've got the point.
Like that.
In the upper left.
You're just rolling down
sorry, upper right corner.
You're rolling down a boulder.
Mario Party 3. That's how you know this was a game from Mario Party.
Okay, let's not trap the princesses in the center of the hill, though.
We'll go up
Okay.
the side.
Okay.
Oh,
I definitely
Double squished already.
into that.
Oh my goodness.
Serpentine.
Squished again.
Okay. Okay.
Oh god. Oh no!
Ah, fear my geologic might.
Oh no. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Okay, we got you can do it.
Oh, you can do it. You can do it. You're so close.
Oh, so close.
Oh.
Oh, made it.
That was so close.
Oh, we made it.
What?
That was a struggle.
Yeah!
That was a struggle.
You didn't give up? I think that's a moral, like a victory of the spirit.
Yeah.
Not as good as an actual victory.
No, I agree. It's a,
You guys are full of it.
Full of superstars.
No, that's just you, Riona.
Ooh.
Okay,
You
yeah,
have enough for a large one.
I am going to go for a large one.
I like that you took the bait because now you don't have enough for a star.
That's fine.
And for those who don't know, the large.
Oh my god.
Bop!
Big
oh,
strawberry.
Goodness.
Take a star.
Whoa, wow, it's bigger.
Mouth-watering. So.
Yeah, that's a little dangerous for you, dear, being in first place.
Yeah. Well, we were also going to make sure we showed another board today.
Then.
We might just have to leave this game where Riona's winning.
Oh
behind.
no. Yeah, I'm happy to leave this board right now.
But I just planted my big strawberry.
All the more reason to leave.
That's great.
Oh, hey, a hidden block.
There was a one of the cool things about this game is that you can save. So if you something happens between games or in the middle of the game rather, you can come back to it.
Right.
Exactly.
It auto saves at the top of every turn.
Yeah, top of every turn. So we had a game a little while ago that came a little contentious.
Yeah,
emotional.
A bit heated.
Heated. That's heated is a good word.
Yeah.
Heated, yes. And we thought we would finish it off. Are we in a place to do that now, everyone?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so let's pause and get that set up for a moment.
We've warmed up enough now.
Yeah,
I
this is
think
the
it's
warm-up
time
round.
to jump into the
Into the real.
All right, here we are on the Spaceland board on turn 17 of 20. I'm really excited because this was getting pretty intense. We're all playing the same characters as we were
fucking.
before, and looks like
Oh, no wonder what that sound
Let's take a look
was.
at that board. You'll notice this ominous counter in the middle.
yeah, that's not looking
I
good.
haven't eaten anything.
I don't know if you remember this board. It was also from the N64 games.
a big bag full
There's
of
the
caramel
scary countdown when you
popcorn.
cross that space, and then
Oh, that kind.
zero.
Pop.
Hopefully we'll get to see
Yeah.
it. But,
So I had to get like
I
a
think
little
chances
bag
are
just
pretty
to
high.
pour it in there.
Chances are pretty high.
all right, I'm gonna roll.
Well, I haven't ate anything ever since I woke up.
And
Popcorn. Pop.
Fine,
Pop.
two.
Pop.
We got a two.
Pop.
Happy now? I got a two.
Pop.
I think it worked out pretty well.
Pop.
I love this board. This is what I would consider a superstar board.
Yes.
I have a lot of really fond memories of particularly playing on this board with friends and family.
Right, and this is one of the
I'll be
boards where
right
the
back.
star moves every time someone gets one, so it's really random and difficult to plan.
But there's also a lot of sort of tactical value to it. The star moving means that, like the speed traps, which hopefully we'll see in a minute here,
Yeah, like
matter
unlocking this gate
differently
right
depending
now.
on where the star is and where everyone else
Where
is.
do I want to... see. 32 spaces to the star. But Boo's down here, so I think I will go through the gate.
Yeah, it's a
no.
smart one.
Yeah.
Don't use the Boo. That's you're right.
I mean, Boo and I, we're real tight.
He spent a lot of time in dangerous places.
Yeah, we've spent a lot of time together, you know, bonded. He'll do me a favor now and then.
One of the things I do really appreciate about this game is that when you come to a fork in the road or like choice to use a key or not, it tells you how many spaces to the star in either direction you have available. So here it's just 28 to the star because Brandon's just going to go towards the star. But when you get here, you can check all the different routes and see which one's the shortest.
Down to 1.
Oh, no.
1.
I also have one of these keys, so I'm going to actually use this to unlock this gate and see what's behind it. So we'll go here. Thank you, key.
Thank you, little. I love the skeleton key. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Brandon, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What is this?
Oh, this is chance time.
Chance time.
Yeah. Oh man, this is such a blast from the past.
Yeah. So the 2 wheels on the side say who is something is going to happen to and from, and then the middle one says what the verb is going to be. What they're going to move coins, change stars. Star is going to swap totals.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Not me.
This is bad if Birdo is. Oh no, please, not Birdo.
Birdo.
Anybody but
Birdo.
Birdo.
Come on. I don't have a star. Everyone else has 1 star.
Guys,
this can
trying to concentrate.
Do it. Do it.
No. Well, that's totally fine.
Yeah, that's
Nothing
really too
changes.
much.
We're safe. I'm so scared.
Oh man. Oh, this superstar's all sweaty.
Oh my god.
No, it's cold and lonely.
Oh no. Okay. Here it goes.
All right, 4 players.
The stakes are very high this time.
Oh boy.
Oh yes.
The stakes don't get higher.
Oh my goodness.
I like
Love
this game.
This is one of my favorite
It's an
games from
all-time
Mario
classic.
Party 2, which it says in the top corner there. It's from Mario Party 2.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, why do I have to go first?
Well, you know the strategy, right?
Pick the same color as my dress?
Yep.
Yeah. Does it work? Okay.
Yes.
So basically, the objective of this game is to pick a pump and hope that you don't get blown up.
So it's Russian roulette.
Choose
Never
my
mind.
the only color
We
I
do
care
this.
I know.
And if you
the
don't die, then
strategy of going
good.
Before you means I get to
I
pick
have no idea.
That's exactly what
Are
it
they
is.
doing this minigame?
That's exactly what
I know
this
this one.
shit is.
I don't know what they're going what's going on.
Get out of my head.
I wasn't trying to catch
I'm
him.
sure about that,
Let's
Brandon.
find out.
Oh my goodness. No.
I think everyone holds their breath when
Yep.
they're waiting.
I really do.
I think it's
It's
an
gotta be
involuntary
green.
reaction.
It's gotta be green for Luigi.
Oh, no.
There's no way to get
Yeet!
it wrong.
Obviously.
Yes!
The strategy failed.
Bop!
Bye.
Okay, fine.
Have a nice trip.
One down.
Oh
Well,
no. Red's not available anymore.
Pick green.
No, I'm gonna stick a pink.
Oh!
That was a great choice.
All right.
Oh no.
Well, that's ominous.
Good luck, Rob.
This is when it gets real scary.
All right. I'm going yellow because I like yellow.
Superstar.
Solid choice.
Don't get blown up.
Pop!
I was hoping yellow would betray you.
Oh no.
You're
Man.
mean.
Damn, watch.
Eeny, meeny, miny.
Dude, I can't take it.
No, we're going.
I'm getting
we're going this way.
lightheaded from all the breath holding.
Bam!
Oh.
My hubris.
Can I
Dang.
breathe again?
Wow.
That game is so tense.
It's so tense.
I love it.
It might be the
so much.
tensest thing.
You gotta choose which one, which to press, not to not get blown up either.
Oh man,
So fun.
I'm definitely gonna lose on that one.
Bracing.
Shocking
Mm.
turn.
Yeah, we should play.
It's like there's so many switches you gotta pick and make sure you don't get blown
What
up.
do I have for items?
Free turns is still a lot of time.
Oh,
Everybody's
I can make someone else roll short.
Yeah, things
That doesn't
can
help.
change quite a bit, especially during the last 5 turns of the map because the stakes.
Like you literally have to guess which one that doesn't blow you up.
I'm just gonna go for it.
The blue and red spaces are double.
Oh, but you're going to land on a versus spot. That's exciting.
Yeah, I'm going to land on a versus spot. But the first question is, do I set a speed trap for the sniffet patrol? And obviously, yes.
Obviously, yes.
This never goes wrong ever.
I mean,
it's a rhetorical question. The answer is always yes.
I mean, chances are you're going to trigger it yourself, and then we'll see what happens.
What I love when they revamp this board is just like all the things, you know, that were on the previous board, like the Sniffet police station and the little blooper or spaceship is.
I love that blooper.
Everything looks so
Yeah.
shiny. All right, so we're doing a versus minigame now.
And because it's a blue space, I got 3 coins to start with, and then we're betting 7.
7.
Okay,
All right.
lucky 7.
Okay, comfortable stakes.
By which you mean cowardly stakes.
I mean, you're the one that picked it, Rob. Oh no!
Oh my
no.
goodness!
Shy Guy says.
Okay.
This is a very, very heated.
Oh no.
I'm gonna pass out soon.
I know. Basically, we're
back to back.
It's like Simon Says with Shy Guy.
Yep. But not too fast, because sometimes he changes his little mind, his little shy mind.
Okay. This game takes a lot of concentration, and not. Oh god!
Oh no! Run it home quiet.
That happened so quickly.
Bye.
Oh. Gotta be careful then.
As someone who struggles with left and right, this is.
If it were me, I'd be paying close attention.
You say that, but
That's what I'm
you
doing.
and I have a long history of.
Yup, cause like he'll psych you out, make you think like the whole elbow.
Bye, pig, bitch!
Oh no!
And there's plenty of time left. I'm sure you guys will be all right if you want to.
This would be really intense.
My secret weapon is that I'm left-handed, and I have to think about this way more often than you right-handers.
I think that's cheating, Rob.
Oh
no! Oh!
Yes, Birdo!
Nice work.
Oh no!
Thank you.
Nice work. Oh man, that was one of my favorites.
It's
from the original Mario
always the
Party
pink
as well.
one.
If we're ever in a
Yep.
pinch and we need somebody who knows their left from their right,
It's
I'm
the
gonna come
trans.
to you.
It's you do realize Birdo's a female
I know my left
transgender,
and
right?
right.
You are not doing great.
Birdo's a female transgender. It's dating Yoshi, by the way.
I'm just here to point
Don't ask me how I know this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know.
Research.
Custom dice block.
This is an amazing
Nice.
item. It lets you
Love
just
this.
choose your role.
That's pretty nice.
I'm gonna choose a 10.
I'm gonna be right back. Like a minute. I'm getting ice cream from the
Little
food.
laugh,
Alright.
something laugh, not necessarily
Okay.
included, but encouraged.
Ooh. Item shop. Golden pipe.
Oh,
yeah.
and you could even buy the star afterward with your money
Yeah.
bags.
Oh, that's so.
I'm surprised you guys wanted to come back to this game. Since I'm winning so hard.
Look, I lost the toss.
Is it too late to go back to the cake?
Well, it did save, so technically we could.
That's true.
That's true.
All right. I am going to see what I can do about my friend, Boo.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I unfortunately don't have enough money to steal a star, so I think I'm just going to try maybe take some coins from Luigi.
No.
I think that's a fantastic idea.
Do Birdo.
Yeah, but you know,
But you have a star. I only
Birdo
have
doesn't
coins.
have a star, and you and I have a competitive history.
A competitive
At this
history.
point, we all have a
Okay, I've been
competitive.
training for
This
this.
is also true. This is also true.
Go Riona, go Riona.
The thing that we're not telling you at home is Riona's actually very good at facing Boo off normally, but that was,
Not Riona's best performance, frankly.
that was not your best performance.
She's
like
had
how you
as
had
few
to-
as 8 coins, which is extremely impressive.
I like that
Stolen,
pivot
but
mid-sentence.
not a good day.
Oh,
no.
Oh no.
Oh,
well, I know which way I'm not
But you want to give us a
going.
demonstration, Kay?
You know, I'm just gonna go this way, and good luck.
Where am I? Where am I on the map?
Mm.
Where am I on the map?
The eternal question. Oh no.
Am I on the
Where
map?
am I?
Where? Oh no.
Look at how amazing this cannon looks now, though. It's so terrifying.
It's so cool.
I love the upgrades to it. Oh,
Terrifying.
It slowly reveals who's in the path, which it turns out is nobody.
Oh, good.
But when it does hit, it takes away all your coins.
Yeah,
which is
it's
devastating.
pretty brutal.
Devastating.
Yeah,
You should
I'll
do that.
pay 6
You should.
points for
Somebody
that.
should hit that.
That's probably.
I think
how
when
you
I play
afford
this, I'm
Rizzo
gonna.
satellite.
I'm purposely gonna. I'm purposely gonna do that.
I'll take a 5.
So here's a great example of the how many spaces to the next star thing. There was 6 or like.
And another
40
great
or something.
example of what the speed trap that Rob set does.
I don't like
Here comes the speeder.
I don't like it.
Bye.
I don't like it.
A
So if
speeder.
the speed trap hadn't been set.
Oh my god.
I just realized that if the speed trap pushes you back to the path of the laser.
Yeah.
In both cases.
That's
great.
very lucky for me that I was not already there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, right. This is a coin collecting one.
Another coin collecting one.
Another
Oh,
Mario
and
Party
I'm driving
3.
the boat this
From
time.
Mario Party 3, yeah.
Well, I feel sorry for you guys. Because I'm just going to swoop up all of the coins and make you crash into all of the obstacles.
I've got a tricky spot here because I'm in the middle of these two. I can't, if they're close together, I can't really move.
Oh no, oh no, oh no!
But we all get to keep whatever coins we collect. There are no losers here.
How beautiful this
Just
water
different
is.
degrees of coinage.
Right, please.
Hey, I'm just, clearing out the obstacles for you, actually, because I'm such a nice princess.
Thanks so much, Kay.
You're welcome.
No.
It's my pleasure.
That's a log. Ow.
Yep.
Well spotted.
You're welcome.
Wow, the 3 of us together got 6 coins.
I repeat, I feel
Man.
sorry for you that I was the one driving.
Yeah, me too. I also feel sorry for
You know, us princesses are used to being here and not driving.
So how are you so good at it?
I'm back.
Well, did you see how many
to
logs
know.
I hit, though?
Nice.
I was paying attention to nothing logs myself.
Everyone
You know
at home
So, like,
knows.
are they playing something else, or is just
Everyone at home knows.
this?
They're nodding along. Wait, what?
And how long is this a freaking
Coming
stream?
on, so you got a cursed dice block.
Oh, thank you.
That Berto laugh is very good.
Congrats.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm the duel.
Oh,
See,
dueling.
this is one of the things I was talking about when I say the stakes were raised during the last 5 turns. They landed on the same space, so now there's a duel. Oh, do it!
Oh
do
my
it, Rob!
goodness!
Do everything!
Oh, this is great.
No, coward!
Buy
Why?
that stock.
I don't like this.
Yes!
You know my favorite part about this is that I don't have anything at stake right now.
That is such a gutsy move.
How nice.
I am going to enjoy this.
I really appreciate Luigi's battle stick.
Yeah. Ready for something.
Ready for a
Birdo's
big
also
hug.
ready, though. Look at those fists.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
142 coins.
Good luck to both of you.
See, Rob, now you better not lose.
Obviously.
No. What the heck is this?
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Oh
so
my
this is the
goodness.
vine swing. Oh, I'm okay.
Wine with
Top
me.
screen. Let's look at that. Start with that key information.
From Mario
Okay,
Party
I get it.
Yeah,
I
Mario
remember how
Party
to do
3
this.
getting a lot of
Yeah.
play in this thing.
Yeah. Well, that was one of the great ones.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
2 and 3 were amazing.
Would you call it one of the superstar ones?
Yes. Absolutely.
Hopping.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Does it help to say hopping out loud, Rob?
it does help say hopping out loud.
Well,
So I remember what I'm doing.
Hopping? Hopping, Rob?
you guys
Rob,
are
hopping?
neck and neck. This is just too intense.
Hopping, Rob.
Oh no! It backfired. Plan backfired. Yeah, I like the slow and steady approach that Rob is taking.
Yeah,
Seems
Rob's
to be
doing very
working
well here.
for him so far.
I'm also holding my breath again, so I'm really feeling pretty low.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, okay.
just stop talking, Rob. Let us.
Oh,
and he screwed up again.
No.
Here we go.
No. No.
No!
Yes.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Why is
Oh
this
my
how
god.
nope.
Let go at the bottom.
You got it.
Momentum.
Ah, physics.
There it is.
What?
Wins the day. And also 142
Oh
coins.
my god, they're bad.
I am so
Like I said, it's
pleased
always
right
the
now.
pink one with the
That was
bow.
pretty
I
good.
feel very
Always.
much like Luigi.
It's a pink bitch with a bow.
Bird
Mhm.
domination at its finest.
Yeah, bird domination coming through.
Look at
178 coins.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone have
I'm
so
not
many
complaining.
coins in one game.
Oh, and I
before.
get +6 too.
Oh.
My good. Yeah, just as
Oh,
a cherry on
no.
top.
Well,
I
what
am
about
so
that
sad.
golden pipe that you have?
Well, I can't use it now.
What a shame.
Roll.
What a shame. I'm so sorry for you.
Oh, no, you
Wow, that's like adding insult to injury right there.
So as the Koopa just explained, you have to, when you pass by the bank, you have to deposit some coins, and then whoever lands on it gets all those coins. But Rihanna didn't have any.
And
And,
whose fault
you know,
is that?
That's mine. I will take all the credit for that.
I said it was physics fault.
Let's see. I want to take a look at the board because
Mhm.
I have a warp block, and I'm tempted to use it. And we've got a couple people that are kind of closer to the star than me, so I think it might be time. I think it might be time.
Well, let's think this through.
Well,
Warp
the problem
block.
is it's a random opponent, so there's a chance that I'll swap with Birdo, and it won't get me any closer. But I could swap with Brandon.
Oh.
And that thank you, thank you, Mario Party gods.
I'm still 530 for
Why
me.
must you hurt me in this way?
Oh, but it's 14 to the star.
And
So you're
somebody
not
cursed
getting
me.
there.
But you know what? I just got an item mini game, so we'll see. Maybe it'll have something
Oh yeah, if you
good.
could roll extra on the next one, then you
Yeah.
have a shot.
I mean, it's the only chance I have. So let's
clearly you want
go
one
for
of those
one of
multi-dice in the
let's go
middle.
for that triple. Oh no!
That's not bad. +5 is
Pretty
not bad.
good. That's what I meant to do, obviously.
Were you so focused on the
That a
balloon you wanted, you
mushroom?
didn't even see the balloon in front of you?
Yup.
No, I thought that if I held the button,
do
then
drugs,
I could release
kids.
it when I was
Mushroom
ready, but then I
power.
pressed it, and she shot the arrow. So read
Well-
the instructions, you know.
Gosh.
A lesson to all of us.
I'll take a 10. 10's at least a little helpful here.
Hey, look, you're right back where you started.
Thank you. Thanks for pointing that out, Kay.
See, you know, no harm, no foul, really. It only helped me.
Only makes her stronger.
I'm carrying this rage into this minigame.
Okay.
Oh, this one.
I
Okay.
love this one.
I think that piranha plants have a prominent place in our hearts.
Yeah.
After
This one's super simple.
So you
All you
mean
do is
strawberries?
move, but you're trying to collect as much water
Yes,
for
I
your
mean
piranha plant as you can.
strawberries.
And avoid the Monty moles.
Yes. Okay.
The rain is mine.
Clogging the rain, you guys.
I want a shower.
All right.
Oh no!
I smell bad. Give me a shower.
That's not the purpose of this. If you need a shower, go somewhere else.
Come on, come on, come on.
Give me rain.
Come on. No.
Fine, this is fine. No,
Monty, more.
This is
For the public good
This
if I
is
get a
not fine.
shower.
This is not fine.
come on,
Oh
come on,
yeah.
come on.
Oh man.
One of the things I love about this is that there's a little bit of rumble in the controller when you're getting water.
It's
and no.
very easy to tell when you're doing it right.
Yeah.
That cloud was really booking it.
Yeah, it was a fast cloud.
Yeah. Sharp.
The cloud.
I don't feel good about that.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
very poorly.
What a beautiful strawberry.
You know what? I'll give you.
Nice.
It's a nice looking strawberry.
Thank you.
Nice looking strawberry.
Making a comeback. I can feel it.
Slowly but surely. I mean, you somehow snuck
I'm
your
in
way up to
fourth place
first.
with 184 coins.
If only you could get to the star.
If only I could get to the star, but I have no items.
I'm just going to delight in the fact that Riona is 3 coins shy of the star.
because
I have
you
no-
here at Nintendo Treehouse Live are mean.
So there's a long-standing rivalry between us.
Duel.
Oh no!
There is only one possible answer. We all know what it is.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Or you could wager 1 coin and she still won't have enough even if she wins.
Oh, that'll be pretty good.
That's what I would have done.
It's a freaking
But this
bully.
is funnier.
See, I like how
This
many
is
different
funnier.
strategies people bring
God.
in.
Well, and if Riona wins this game, which let's be honest,
I'm going to.
the underdog. If there was ever an underdog moment. Oh.
Okay.
I mean, this is the most like Luigi.
Another like
thing that
super
could
standard or super simple rather. Oh, and there.
Things are not
All right.
boding well for
Foreshadowing.
our hero
Foreshadowing. Here we
Birdo.
go. All right.
Time is on my.
How good are
Here
you
we
at
go.
jump rope, guys?
Moderate.
Mop.
I think we should just talk through the whole game and distract them as much as possible.
Yeah, how are you doing, Kay?
Distract him.
Great, you know.
God damn it.
This new rivalry
He's gonna get
going
faster.
is going to be one for the.
Whoa!
Oh.
Sorry, I couldn't help but press the red button over here.
Yay!
Yeah.
Vengeance.
You're the winner.
That was a very, very good come from
The
behind.
pink one didn't
moment,
win this
Riona. I
time.
applaud you.
What are you talking about? I was always going to win.
Uh-huh.
Born to win.
I like that confidence.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
See, now she has enough for the star.
I can already imagine someone playing as
The game's not over
Birda's,
until it's over.
Birda, and then the title of the video would be called "The Pink One Always Win."
And then some.
Yeah, damn right. That's gonna be me.
See what's about to happen?
You know, for the
Yeah.
sake of the people at home, I'm really glad you get to show this off.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Because this is a really nice item.
Oh, you're so nice now.
I just wish I was the one that got to use it. And now the star is going to be in a different place. So much for my strategy.
Aw, too bad.
Brandon. You and I are gonna have a talk later.
Will it be a loud talk?
Potentially.
I think the moral of this is you can't keep a good plumber down.
I think the moral of this is I should have used Kay's strategy of not wagering enough coins to help you get there.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I have good ideas.
It's true.
Hey,
Oh,
you know
man.
what? I'm done. Oh no. Oh.
I have so many fond memories of just playing Mario Party with my family at the holidays, and I'm so excited to play this with them this year.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Growing up with this game was definitely a big highlight. Were these old games? Oh my gosh. Now you give me the 10. Oh, but hey.
Oh, hey.
Uh-oh.
Oh, but hey. Hey.
Don't.
Luigi.
Don't.
Look who has
Why?
Just getting bullied over there.
Oh my
Go,
goodness.
Riona, go.
Do you pay Boo to be your friend?
Boo.
I
He's like,
is
everyone
always
just
going to
picks,
do me a solid.
everyone just picks Luigi instead of Birdo.
just got that star.
No, she stole the other one.
See, it's not part of my grand plan
No, I don't want to keep
to,
Right.
you know,
Right.
make you do all the work and then steal the star.
You had this whole thing mapped out from the beginning, right?
Yes, in fact, I have. And look, I'm going to be one away from the star if only we played one more turn. I told you everything can turn around in just a minute.
It can. And you can change the number of turns you play as well.
Hey, why don't we add 5 more turns just to give me a fair chance?
Unfortunately, you can't do it once the game is started.
Dang it.
Oh,
Brandon,
gosh.
you know what you must do.
Oh, no.
Oh, well.
Brandon,
So
I have
calm,
never
so
done
relaxed.
anything cruel to you,
Which
ever.
one? Which one?
Come on, Princess Solidarity.
Yay.
Come on.
I don't know you.
Oh.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna live it if they pick Luigi again.
I probably deserved that. But it still stings.
Hooray!
Rosalina.
Man, the star theft industry is getting a big boost.
Boo, you know what? Boo and I are going to have a chat. I'm disappointed.
Ooh, coin thing.
Yeah.
This is where it really changes.
Oh, boy. Okay, let's see what we got. Nope. One big
Okay.
number.
You know what? That's great.
Yeah, it's all the same to me.
Yeah, okay, Rob. Mister, I have 175 coins in my back pocket.
I like this one.
Oh, this one's hard.
Oh, no.
All right.
It requires thinking and strategy. Not my strong suit.
So there's a bunch of fruit here, and there's beehives.
No.
Uh-huh.
And you choose whether you want 1 or 2 things to come
Okay,
down
let's
into your
see.
basket.
One,
This is my
two,
grandmother and my aunt about to go somewhere. They're coming back.
9 left.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Gonna take some fruit and go. There's also a timer, so like if you can strategize within 10 seconds.
Actually, in fact, I need to do something really fast.
In good shape.
Yeah.
So wait,
I don't
what
know
is
how to
this now?
strategize this way.
Oh no. Okay. I'm in good shape too. This is good.
My strategy is chaos.
Oh.
I approve.
Oh no. No, no, no.
Yeah,
Bye,
yes, yes, yes.
Birdo. Enjoy those 175 coins.
I will. I'm going to make them into a big pile and roll around on
Oh,
them.
no.
Too bad you won't have any stars to add to that pile.
You don't know.
Brutal. We're seeing a different side of Kay here.
I don't know what's happening to me right now.
Nintendo Treehouse Live. What do people mean? Yeah.
Okay. Oh
Hopefully
no.
This won't blow up in my face.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Because
that's
you guys
fine.
are really
We'll take
nice.
this.
We'll
right?
take it. We'll take it.
We're
Brandon,
just going to
I
do
want you to remember
one.
what I'm doing for you in this moment.
Oh,
I want you to remember what Princess
I will
Solidarity
never
looks
forget.
like.
You are wise and merciful.
I've always been dependent on the kindness of Princess.
The kindness of bees.
Bees.
I love you, you're not kind.
The kindness
Well,
of
that's not fair.
Oh.
Okay. Let's get this over with.
How about We're picking fruit. We're having fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Nothing
I can't take my eyes off that apple. Like it's just so shiny and it's just so
Okay.
delicious.
Okay.
Oh dear.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, we're gonna try this.
Yeah, that wasn't a good move. I think you were pretty much screwed either way.
Oh.
But thanks for playing.
Princess Solidarity.
You know, someone has to come out on top.
Alrighty.
There's a solidarity.
I was here first.
That's how parties work.
I got back to see a Peach win.
Everybody has a
That's
winner.
Every
I
party
want to
has
get this game so badly.
Oh, that felt good. Feels good to win.
Let's see, when is it
yeah,
out?
yeah, I had
When does
it
it
coming.
come out? Or is it already out?
I mean, it's not a star, but it's something.
Final
Okay,
mini.
final
Final
What's it
minigame.
gonna be?
Down to this.
4-player. This
4-player, as it should be.
As it should be. Exactly.
Buzzer's Big Blast again?
What do we got?
No. Okay.
Okay.
Good. I
Okay.
might pass out then.
Oh,
I like this
no.
Oh, it's this. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and I jumped off right away.
We all
Okay.
did.
That's a great
Oh,
sign.
October
It's
20.
gonna go great.
October
Jesus
29th,
showed
okay.
what not to do, so, you know, I think we'll be good now.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
yeah.
could possibly happen.
We understand completely how to not play.
So you gotta go to that
My
mushroom
here is
quickly.
don't fall, but chaos. Ah!
Oh,
That was Birdo.
I failed strategy number 1.
Oh, gosh. Chaos did not work for me. Do not
Brandon.
What? Playing a party. Party.
Ah, be careful. Don't do.
Gotcha.
Learn from my mistakes.
Oh no!
Wow. Luigi's like a predator here.
Oh my god.
I do colors good.
Oh, is Toad showing us what he's going to do?
Yeah,
Toad is showing us what he's gonna do.
I missed that entire...
Oh no.
I have no... Oh.
Oh, how did you?
I have wasted
You
my
are
life.
one lucky princess.
It's up. No.
Oh gosh.
Green.
Hooray!
See, you just
Oh,
displayed
that
a
was so
strategy that I
dirty.
was trying to do before I just
Bruh.
bounced
Oh,
it off of
geez.
someone's head and
Just
landed in the water.
I
stop.
wanted to show how
Don't
you
stop
would've
on
won that
Luigi. Go to the next one. End up losing.
Princess Solidarity.
Princess Solidarity.
Okay. So there's some bonus stars that get handed out at the very
Bye,
end.
bye, bye.
This is where everything changes.
suspenseful.
You know.
Shopping bonus.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Who bought the most items?
I think it was probably
Don't
Rihanna.
think it was me.
It was me. Yeah.
Well done, Riona.
Woohoo.
Okay.
Way to
Way
buy.
to victory.
We'll take it, I suppose.
Nice.
It has to be me though, right? With my bad dice rolls.
I don't know about that.
Oh,
Oh, congratulations, Rob.
Thank you.
Birdo.
Okay.
Tiny little,
All right.
tiny little bonus.
All right.
I finally got a star this game.
You're the superstar in our hearts.
Because I know you give like more than one
Okay,
star in the
so
game.
Unfortunately, it's gonna come down to Brandon and Riona, I think, isn't it?
We'll see.
No, I don't have that many.
Whoa!
Oh, gosh.
Mm.
Oh,
gosh.
those
Oh, actually,
175
no.
points.
Go.
Ooh.
Oh
Back
no.
Oh no!
Oh.
Who is it?
Oh, man.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Brandon.
Rosalina.
That wasn't what I meant. I
Brandon.
meant that one.
What a wonderful party.
I'm
You
a
know,
good loser.
I am superstar.
I'm gonna clap for that.
Superstar.
That was a masterful
Yay.
performance.
Thank
Well
you,
done,
everyone.
Well done. Well, I think that's all the time we have. Thank you everyone for tuning in to watch us play Mario Party Superstars. I hope you had as much fun as we did. Stay tuned. Coming up next, we'll have some Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin.
Yes, Monster Hunter. And now the waiting game commences. Oh, time to check my Instagram while waiting. What are hands?
You'll be right back.
You're just waiting.
Live.
Oh, hey, Lime, Lime, are you streaming this, by the way? I meant to ask.
Yeah, he's still streaming. He's still streaming.
Like, YouTube or something.
He is streaming on YouTube.
Hi everybody,
I
welcome
Okay,
back
so
to
the-
Nintendo Treehouse Live.
Oh,
My
shit.
name is JC and I'm joined by some friends. I got Sam and I have Ethan.
Like, I was just now
We're gonna take
asking,
you through a
seeing
little
if
bit
he
of
was
Monster
or
Hunter
not.
Stories 2: Wings of Ruin.
Let's go.
No, right? Like I'm
I know some
pretty
people will
excited
be on
about this,
Twitch
and I'm a
watching this.
Monster Hunter fan myself, so again, super big honor. Because Capcom just recently announced that the demo is coming. So the demo is coming on June 25, which is just around the corner. And of course,
I'm gonna play the
game launches
demo
on July
of
9.
Monster
So
Hunter.
again, super big thanks to Capcom for making this all possible and giving me another Monster Hunter game to play. And yeah, again, for those folks that are also Monster Hunter fans like myself, stick around to the end because we are also going to talk about some cross functionality between Monster Hunter Rise and this game. So with that being said, Sam, if you please.
You got it. Let's hop in here.
Let's get started.
So I've been having a ton of fun with this demo, and I'm really excited that we get a chance to show it off to y'all a little bit early before it launches. As we hop in here real quick, this is a great moment to take a look at my character. I did a bunch of customization before I started the demo, and I named my character after one of the biggest Monster Hunter fans I know. So Amber, if you're watching, I really hope we do you proud and you get a kick out of this.
Amber.
You can see from my save data, I've been in this demo for a few hours now, and I could actually easily spend
Level
another
6,
few hours.
Jesus.
This is a really beefy demo experience.
Yep.
Good news, though, is if you try it and you like it, and I mean, it's going to be free in the Nintendo eShop, so why not give it a go and see if you like it? All of your
I know
progress will
Rock
carry
will
over
probably
to
get
the
this
final
game.
version of the game, so you don't have to worry about retreading any ground if you hop in and check it out. And right here, we have loaded into my house, so I'll just give a little bit of a look around here as we kind of set the stage for what we're going to be doing. This is a story-driven, turn-based RPG set in the Monster Hunter world. If you don't know anything about the Monster Hunter franchise, no worries, we'll be getting you up to speed. If you are familiar, I think you're really going to be interested in the connections that you maybe already know from the game. It really draws on a lot of the mechanics. It is the same world, you're going to see the same monsters, but a bit of a different take here. And as somebody myself who really loves RPGs and turn-based combat, this really suits my game style nicely.
Sam, jumping in on that, I just want to also point out that I think this might be the first time we're doing live gameplay.
It is, yeah. This is world first live gameplay. Super exciting. So here, real quick, my house is where I can save the game. It's also where I can do some character customization. My little buddy over here, Navaroo, is a really unusual, very distinctive looking feline. He's a bit of a world traveler, but he and I crossed paths recently, and he's decided that he's going to hang out and help me on my adventure. So we will see lots more of him in a bit, but I really want to get out here.
I love how cozy it is though, in your house. Like, I want to hang out in there very much.
I will say this game's art style really speaks to me. I think Capcom's done an amazing job of really making an immersive, beautiful world. And as somebody who hasn't had a chance to get out of the house much lately, it's really nice to have a chance to explore somewhere that's so beautiful and expansive. I can talk to people even though they're not real and have a big adventure, so I'm really appreciating this. So here, as we take a little bit of a look around my home village, if you think about Monster Hunter, just the name of the franchise, even if you've never played, you can probably guess that it's Monster Hunter. You normally have a pretty adversarial relationship to monsters, but that's not the case in this game. My character is part of a community that has figured out a way to really live in harmony with monsters.
Yep.
They are our friends who fight alongside us. Got a beautiful kind of housing setup for our monster friends over here. We even, actually, if I take a look over here, we just chill on the beach with them. And I love this little duo. They're just kind of chilling, living their best life here. and my home is honestly kind of paradise. I won't talk too much about all the different facilities that are available in my village. Normally, it's a peaceful, wonderful place, but recently things have gone a little sideways. I am a novice monster rider. I'm just kind of learning the ropes. My teacher over here, Kana, has been teaching me what it means to be a monster rider.
Kana, what's up?
She is amazing, and she's a very good teacher, but right now she's also dealing with the fact that there are a lot of really unusual occurrences taking place in the island. We'll talk about the story in a bit more detail, but what you need to know right now is monsters are acting very strangely, very aggressively. There's a lot of unusual activity going on around the island. So on top of teaching me how to be a monster rider, she's also teaching me how to handle crisis management as we try to figure out what happened to our island. Because we've had a lot of weird natural phenomenon and things just kind of going sideways on us.
Yeah.
So recently we found out that there is a poisonous monster that's causing a lot of problems in another part of the island. So I recently got back from a mission and I've been getting ready to head out to try to track down that poisonous beastie. I hit the quest board over here, turned in a bunch of quests, which gave me a lot of XP for my party, Zenny, which is the in-game currency, and a bunch of items. I then turned around and used some of that in-game currency, the Zenny, to pick up some antidotes from a local merchant. It seemed like a good idea since we're going to be dealing with a poison monster. Grabbed some more quests as well. So quest board's a great central place to get those, but I can also get quests from NPCs around the world. Zenny I picked up to buy some other items that maybe I'll have a chance to show off here. I also did some crafting. So I used monster parts and materials that I've found around the island and from my battles to craft this amazing new sword with the help of the smithy in town. It's called the Chicken Decapitator. I got to assume that we got big chickens.
Is it really? Chicken Decapitator?
It's so cool. I mean, look at it. I just made it and I haven't had a chance to try it out yet. I also used some ore to upgrade my hammer, so my gear's about ready. There's one last thing I have to do. So under normal circumstances, and sorry, just a moment to appreciate this little feline in all of his majesty, I would normally hatch eggs before I turn in quests because I want the monsters that I've hatched to enjoy the bonus of all that XP. But I kind of reversed the order here from what I'd normally do so that I could show y'all a hatching before we head out into the field. And just look at this little dude.
Bulldrome.
This little Bulldrome. And he actually, I think, got an attack bonus there as well. So he is a new monster to add to my party. I'll just leave his name as is. And for any RPG, party mechanics and party strategy are key, and here it's no different. But the pretty awesome thing here is that most of my party members are actually monsters. So here, I'm actually going to change my lead monster over to the new Bulldrome so that we can see what he's like in the field. And he's hopefully going to have some fun out here with me as we get rolling. As we head out of the village, you'll notice that I get the option of choosing to head out in the afternoon or the evening. So for the sake of this segment, we're going to stick with afternoon departure times, but I do encourage folks who are watching, when you're playing this yourself, mix it up a bit. Check things out in the field, in the afternoon, and in the evening. As we mentioned, crafting and finding those key materials is so important to the Monster Hunter experience, and things are going to be a little different at night, so you want to mix it up a little bit. And before we get rolling here, I'll just take a little bit of a scan around so you can see the environment. There are a lot of different spots here in my island home that I've already visited over the course of the demo. Some other places I haven't quite been yet. Here behind me, you can see Navarro is on the back of the Bulldrome I just hatched. And there's Kana and her monster companion as well. And we'll do a little bit of exploring here. So when it comes to collecting materials, some like this over here, pretty easy to spot. Not a problem to grab that. Other materials are going to be a lot harder to find, especially when you're thinking about insects, some of the really small collectibles. You're just really going to want to dig into these environments to find all the goodies so that you can craft to your heart's content. And while you're doing that, you want to be careful of the monsters.
I just wanted to say, like, we've gotten a chance to see you run around out here before, and I love how alive the environment is, and your point about, spotting those items you can pick up. There's like so much detail to spot, and it really rewards you if you're that person that loves exploring every nook and cranny, of these, big open spaces.
Yep.
And to jump on that point, I was thinking about, coming from the Monster Hunter Rise side, I'm a fan, right? So I think regardless if you are a Monster Hunter fan existing, like a current one that's just really into Monster Hunter, or if you're not into Monster Hunter at all and you're interested to get into the series, I think this is actually a really good game for you to pick up and just to understand the world.
Yep.
Even the cycle of going out, finding stuff, and then like coming back and then crafting, all of those things, that whole cycle still applies in Monster Hunter. So again, great first point of entry of the series.
Ooh, and I wasn't going to talk about these just yet, but we kind of lucked out here. You see that gold pile of rocks up ahead? That is a rare monster den, and it is going to kill me that I can't go in here right now because it's not on the plan for our segment.
We know about your completionist tendency.
Okay, so I can talk about it at least. So monster dens are a really fantastic place to go if you want to fight new monsters, hopefully find some eggs and build out your party. Some of the dens are persistent on the map, others are either rare, like this beautiful gold one that's taunting me over here, or they only appear under very specific circumstances. So normally when you play, hit those up every time you see them because that is the best way to level up your party and also build up your party with new monsters.
You sure we can't just take a peek in there?
I want to, but I feel like I'll run out of time if I do.
Yeah.
Also over here, just to take a look out, and we noticed this earlier, monsters appear in the field, so I can choose whether or not to interact with them, whether or not to engage with battle. Again, if I was just playing this normally, I would be running up to every single one of these monsters, getting into fights. But I have a lot to cover here, so I'm not going to do that this time.
I know it
some
hurts
of the monsters,
a little bit for you, Sam. I know how you play games.
Some of the guys up there were herbivores, so they pretty much leave me alone. But these guys are a little bit more complicated. They're hostile. They're going to come at me. So I'm actually going to use Bulldrum's dash move and see if I can time this right to sneak by them.
You've got this.
So that guy's crossing my path. I want them all kind of clustered up. So this is one of the interesting things about... Let's do it.
You got it.
Oh.
Yes. Come on, Bulldrum.
Go, Bulldrum.
Sneaking through.
There we go.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
He's not easy to turn. He just kind of goes. So, ooh, keep going, buddy. Keep going. All right. I think we're good. I'm just going to. There we go. Okay. Straight away here. We absolutely want to think about, okay, there we go. We want to think about party strategy when it comes to monsters in battle, and we'll get into that in a bit. But these traversal skills are also really important, especially this early in the game. I've noticed a lot of places that I can't get to quite yet. Maybe I'd need to swim or I'd need to climb, but I don't have a monster that can do that.
Yeah.
So I want to think about which monsters have the skills that I want to use to navigate the environment, and then also who I want to have in battle.
Yeah, I love that both sides of things. Like, you definitely, I mean, battles are a big thing, obviously, as we're going to see, but I love that you're also considering what type of environment am I in, what particular abilities does, you know, each monstie have,
Vines.
and building that up.
And actually, that's one reason that I swapped back over to Ranmar here. So Bulldrum was great with that dash ability for getting by those monsters, but he's still a level 1. He doesn't have much experience under his belt. Ranmar is really nicely leveled, so as we get into a fight here, I want him in the lead.
Oh boy.
He'll be the first monster into battle.
Here we go.
Start talking about some battle strategy.
First monster.
Oh, nice. Okay, so we snuck up on him. So to start it off here, I'm going to keep it with really basic attacks so we can just walk through some of the really ground level mechanics before we go further. The first important thing to know about this game is I really only have control over myself. I don't pick the actions for my full party. If you take a look at the lower edge of the screen there, I can see what each of my teammates is going to do. If I get a high-up kinship bonus going with my monster, I could maybe tell the monster what to do, but beyond that, really, I'm paying attention to what my teammates are doing so I can strategize around them. And the next really key element to combat is this kind of rock, paper, scissors mechanic. And you can see an indicator on the left side of the screen that is a helpful reminder there. So essentially, power beats technical, technical beats speed, speed beats power.
I love that icon triangle because I would totally forget that.
Wow.
Nice that it's color-coded.
Yeah. It's a handy reminder. And for me, it's actually my attack option because I can do all 3 kinds of attacks. And I'm going to focus the Kuliyaku because he'll be nice and burly and a good practice monster. I know he is generally speaking a technical type, so I'm going with a nice simple power attack with my sword. So when it comes to monsters and their attack types, different monsters have kind of a predisposition toward certain types. So Kuliyaku tends to throw out technical attacks. Ranmar tends to throw out speed attacks, but I can't necessarily guarantee that. So I have to allow for a little bit of uncertainty here, plan a team that's going to have some good flexibility, and also just pay attention to what's going on. This is not a game where I can just button mash my way through.
Right.
And here you see there's some bright lines connecting between the two monsters. That means that Both of them have decided to target me for their next attack, and another interesting place where the rock, paper, scissors mechanic goes in is if I choose to attack Kuliaku and I have the power advantage over what's hopefully a technical attack that Kuliaku throws out, I'm going to do more damage. Okay, good, it did throw a technical out.
Nice.
There you can see my power attack beat the technical. So I did a nice chunk of damage. My kinship meter, which is the little blue circle between me and my monster, got filled up. You really want to do your best to optimize those opportunities. Pay attention to the move types. Also pay attention to how monsters change up their move types. And that's something that you definitely see in any Monster Hunter game. You can't just assume what's going to happen with a monster. And here, Kuliaku picked up a rock. So...
And JC, like I know when we've seen Sam do some battling before, and I love those things you called out that were like, oh yeah, I've seen this. Like this is familiar to me, right? From being an experienced Monster Hunter player.
So funny. That's actually the first thing I was like, oh, he picked up a rock. I'm like, that's right. He also picks up a rock in Monster Hunter Rise. And if you see a rock, you want to do like a blunt, like attack to the front, or you just want to like, see, like it's all there. All of this knowledge is all the same. So again, a great way to prep folks. So again, if you're a Monster Hunter fan like me, you'll recognize a lot of the things. They pulled like really clever details like that.
Our DJ.
Parts, and you seen the monster get knocked over, and you're like, this is like everyone kind of is super excited when they see a monster get knocked over, because like this is the time for you to do damage.
And that was interesting, actually. I was going to smash the rock with a hammer, but Ranmar actually did the job for me. I think it was Ranmar or Avmar. They did an attack and knocked the monster prone, so they broke the rock part, so now that rock is not a problem.
Ranmar gonna Ranmar.
Prone. Doing work, man. Now I can see attack the monster. They're down, so all of my attacks are going to be crits. But if I look at the icons that are above the monster there's a line, little red dash through the bludgeoning damage type. So my hammer's not a good choice, and I'm going to swap back to my sword because I was having good luck with slashing
decapitator?
Yes. I mean, look at this thing. It's awesome. It's huge. And it's flashy. It's stylish. I'm a fan. And for anybody who's played Monster Hunter, you know it's all about getting the gear, collecting parts from monsters so you can craft this really awesome stuff.
Yeah.
It looks cool as well as being functional.
Yeah, I love the way it changes your look, and you get this whole different vibe on your character based on the gear they have equipped.
So here we're getting loads of experience, which is great for Bulldrome because he's a kiddo. He's got to grow up. Got some collectibles and monster parts, and a really important thing to pay attention to
nice
is...
A rank.
Oh, thank you. I could get S if I did a little better, but you know, talking and playing is kind of weird.
It's tough.
Really, the goal there is to really optimize my battle strategy. So again, you don't want to button mash through these battles. You want to think strategically, make smart choices, make the best use of your party you can. The more effectively you do in a battle, the more bonus points you're going to get. Try to get up to rank S. That's going to improve the rewards coming out of battle. And if you really want to bump up your party, thinking strategically and getting those S ranks is the best way to go.
Yup.
And now that we're back, let's see here. Let's head this way. Yeah. You can actually see down here at the bottom, I've got my map indicator. That little dotted line is indicating where I've been, and it is super helpful. I will say for the sake of this demo, I'm beelining it through spaces that I would normally spend a lot more time exploring. I'm missing a lot of the cool details because I want to make sure we get to all of our content. They're coming for me. Wait, no. I can't afford to fight right now. You guys calm down. We're gonna try to be sneaky here.
They were just excited to see a fellow Ranmar.
I know. Hi. What's up?
So happy.
All right. Oh, screw it. We'll just see how this goes. Come on, buddy.
Sam, jump. Dangerously.
Go.
Amazing.
Okay, there we go.
The jumps, the dodges.
We're good. Oh, sorry. What I was saying there was the dotted line of the map is really helpful because right now I'm beelining it and I'm missing a lot of stuff that I want people to take the time to discover for themselves in these areas. But with all the backtracking you can do in here to find materials and find all the monsters that are looking in these spaces, you can get a little lost. Having that dotted line to tell you, okay, here's where you were, let's try to backtrack is super helpful. And I'm going to try to miss this young cuckoo. Sorry, dude. I wish I could fight you and take your parts, but we got places to be, so you may live.
Yeah, this, the map is big. Getting my hands on it a little bit, I totally realized, like, this is a beefy demo. Just as one little section, there's a lot in here. It's just a lot.
Monster Hunter Rise,
okay,
too.
so we've got the monster den. We're going to do some investigating here, see if maybe we can get a bead on that poisonous
Yeah.
down around this area. see what we got here.
Oh.
I smell something.
So I will mention here, I set the VO to English just in case anybody's watching today who can't quite pay full attention to the screen, but you can swap over to the Japanese VO.
Monster
so
Hunter
if you prefer
Stories
to listen
2
to Japanese
Rings
voice
of
acting,
Ruin.
go right ahead. You have your choice of how you want to set that. And I think we maybe found our poison problem.
It's so cute.
Isn't this one of your favorite monsters?
Yeah,
Lucy?
yeah, it's a Puke Puke. So this monster's called a Puke Puke. It, you know, it lashes out with its tongue to do, you know, some attacks. It has some poison to it, and yeah, it's like so ugly it can't help it, so it's cute.
I'm actually working on a new dance called "Do the Puke Puke."
Oh, are
you? I'm not going to reveal it here.
Oh man, if we had time at the end of the segment.
He's
Could
gone.
be another world debut.
What have I done?
So I kind of took a little bit of a hint there from what Navarro and Kano were saying before we entered in the battle. They mentioned that these guys are kind of tricky, so I'm hoping that means technically inclined, and looks like it. They're generally throwing out technical attacks here. So, there.
Double attack.
Both Renmar and I threw out a technical attack, a power attack against the technical at the same time. We had the advantage, so we did a double attack. But what I'm actually going to do here is swap over to Bulldrome. Because even though Renmar is a higher level and generally speaking does really well in combat, my Bulldrome is inclined toward power attacks, which against a technical monster is going to be a little safer. So, going to see how he does out here. He's got some levels now, so hopefully he'll be okay. And Kano using a special attack. She's got the Sword and Shield combo, which is another slashing damage type. And what is
eating.
Doing?
Yeah, it's eating. Usually that kind of heals a little bit, or it does, you know, or just kind of chills for a bit. Doesn't?
Did its face just turn a different color?
Yeah.
It's about to use poison apparently, so
yeah,
that's a thing. I'm actually going to make a strategic adjustment here. Oh, I don't know if I have enough skill energy for it though. Oh no, this is going to be bad. So my bow here, and yeah, I'm out of luck this turn. If I had enough kinship gauge, I would want to use this absolute evasion move, which I think might help me avoid the poison.
Okay.
I
But no.
don't have enough energy, so I'm just going to go with an attack, see how piercing damage works against this monster.
All right.
Keep my fingers crossed that I'll build up that charge for later.
You know, it's funny, Ethan, you pointed out kind of like the face, you know, turning red and kind of looking at the monster.
It was like a subtle change, but
yeah, it's actually one of the things that I kind of like is, you know, studying the monster, kind of knowing and recognizing, because right now if you take a look at the top, it has like question marks and like you can't really tell.
Oh,
that is so gross. I love
really
it.
gross. Ow! What? Man.
Oh man. Yeah,
Okay.
that hit pretty hard.
That,
Look, it's
that
back to
art,
green.
the bow move would have been really good there.
I know, right?
and now it's kind of back to normal looking.
Yeah, it's back to normal. So kind of studying the monster, you know, taking a look at the way it feels when it's about to do something big or when it's tired, all those visual things will change. So again, things you learn either in Rise or here too. They're both applicable.
And that's something like I've heard a ton about. I'm somebody who has observed the Monster Hunter series on like from the sidelines, but I've heard tons of people talk about it, like you, other folks I know. And it's all about like you said, studying the monsters. And I love that, you know, we're in a different series here, but that those things still apply. This is the time I've gotten to spend with this and see is like definitely making me think this is the title I'm going to dive in on. Oh no!
Oh, so there I lost a heart. I do not want to lose all my hearts, so let's see how this goes. Okay.
You can do it, Sam. I believe in you.
Yeah, you got
this. Oh, thank you.
You have a chicken decapitator.
I do. Why am I doubting myself? It's shameful. Okay, here I can choose parts. I want that tail gone, so I'm going to focus my attacks on the tail. Right here, Kana actually hopped onto the back of her monster. That was because her kinship gauge was full. So she had that full blue sphere. She's able to hop on her monster's back, do this amazing kinship skill, after which she's going to hop back off the monster. There's some other really great benefits to letting that skill charge fill up all the way. As soon as she hopped onto her monster's back, she went back to full health. Her monster got a health boost, and they had some other advantages that they could have enjoyed there as well. We're looking pretty good, so I'm just
I love too. You get like for using those skills, you get these cool cinematic visuals that come in that just keep these battles so dynamic. You know, I love turn-based RPGs, but you know sometimes they're a little static in terms of what you're doing and seeing during a battle. I just love all the different moves you're breaking out, and you get rewarded with these really cool scenes like that.
And speaking of, I could use my ride right now. which would refill my health and give us the ability to do that cool ride move of our own. Since Kana's going to be waiting a while to do that again, I'm just going to use it now. I'm not going to wait too long. If she was close to the same level of kinship gauge that I'm at, I would probably wait for her to catch up, but let's see how we go here. And if we both do it at the same time, there's actually a really awesome animation, so I'm hoping we work out the timing here somewhere. Go, Mr. Pig! Yes!
Oh,
heartbroken.
Very nice.
All right. So hopefully that tail means no more nasty, massive swinging attacks and poison all over the place.
Yeah, it should not after that.
All right, let's go back to some regular attacks here. So we can see here the piercing indicator was crossed out with a red line. So beyond that skill that I'd like to be able to use, using my bow is not going to be super effective in this fight. The piercing type damage is really interesting, though. It's a new addition to the game. So we've got bows and we've also got gun lances, which we didn't have in the 3DS game that came out a few years ago. Oh, and again, can't lose attention. Gotta cheer on my bull drums. Go, buddy. There we go.
Nicely done.
So we've got the piercing damage with the bows and the gun lances. We've got, what do I want to focus on? Head. Well, the body's almost out. Let's do that.
Hoi. So that was a draw.
Slashing damage with the kind of sword and shield combo that Kana has and my big sword that I'm using. And then there's also the bashing type, which is the hammer.
Yeah.
And
now,
horn.
I see its face is red again.
Let's see here.
I think it's angry.
It
might
use
be angry.
healing. Let's fix you up, buddy.
Just maybe.
So here as well, I can tell what my teammates are doing. So Kana, the indicator says she's going to use a potion. And if I take a look at Avmar here, his health bar, I can tell that's where the potion's going to go. Avmar is going to get the heal, so I'm going to get rid of that poison on Buldrum.
Very nice.
And I will offer here, as we're going through all these mechanics and layering it up, if you're somebody who's just like hungry for battle mechanics and you love the complexity, you've played Monster Hunter maybe, this is probably all going to seem very familiar to you. But if you're a player who's maybe newer to the genre and this maybe feels a little intimidating, please don't worry about it. We are a fair way into the demo. But
yeah, that's a good
they do a good job with the tutorial as you first start. So you're going to get those layers. You're going to get taught how to do all these things and how to build on the concept. So it's a fun experience no matter where your experience level's at.
So I have two daughters, and we've dabbled a little bit in turn-based RPGs. Oh dear, you're losing hearts.
Bad news.
No.
Get up. Get up. But I was just gonna say, like, for me, a veteran turn-based RPG player, I love the complexity and depth that we get here. But I'm also thinking that I'm, planning on showing this game to my daughters as an entry into the Monster Hunter series. I love that you can make friends with monsties, and there's not as much of an adversarial relationship. So we're gonna play this one together for sure.
All right, so there we go, doubled up. I really hope this Puke is close to being done. You'll notice the health bar actually just has question marks next to it. Some of these big boss type monsters, even if I've run into a monster before, I can't assume that they're all kind of a comparable level of strength. This guy, as JC mentioned, in true Monster Hunter fashion, I hope this helps.
Oh,
wow.
All right, there we go. I don't know how much damage I've done, so I really have to rely on those tells as I look at the monster and watch its behavior, kind of keep my fingers crossed and just do the best I can with my strategy and hope I make it.
And that's because you haven't fought this type of Puke before? Is that it, or?
Well, I haven't fought a Puke in this demo yet, but this guy's also a tough guy.
Right.
He's a bit of a beast, and he's looking a little rough for wear.
Yeah, he's tired now. That's it. That's your clue. He's close.
Okay, come on, Kina.
It's close. Oh, that's a good look.
Okay.
It's tired.
We're gonna ride. No holding back. Just need to take this guy down.
Yes.
Oh, come on, buddy.
Nice critical.
You're still up. Oh my gosh.
How are you standing?
Dude. This guy's a beast.
Wow.
He's doing the Puke.
Is that the dance? So first you drool.
So
you wag your head from side to side.
Here you can tell as well, I used up all my skill points on that ride, so I have to wait for it to recharge, and it looks like he's gonna start doing some poison action again.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
Done.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good feeling.
My partner Come on.
My goodness.
Yeah,
I saw
All right.
the puns. The puns are
there's a
pretty
lot
good.
of puns.
Yeah.
There's a lot of puns.
Oh,
S-rank.
nice.
Let's go, Sam.
S-rank
Wow.
for
S
Sam.
for Sam. Yes.
Oh, all right then. So we've dealt with the Puke Puke. I'm ready to go home after this, but
Yeah.
I want to take one little look at this nest before I make my retreat because
Because you're basically here
lucky.
on a mission,
Yeah.
on a quest, right?
Maybe I can get an egg out of this. Oh, perfect. So we've got some eggs in the nest, and this is really how I'm collecting new members of my party. By Navru's estimation, the best eggs are stinky and heavy, but I like the look of this one, and it also looks like critters ran off with the rest while the nest was unguarded, so I'm just
Okay.
going to consider myself lucky and get my butt out of here before something else shows up. And my hands are full, so I can't really do much else.
Yeah.
I'm ready to leave.
That's so nice. Selecting leave the monster den. Don't worry, you know where I was going with that, Monster Hunter fans. You don't have to carry it all the way back.
And instead of riding all the way back, I'm actually going to use a quick travel tool here to get myself back to the village. If you're familiar with felines from the Monster Hunter series, you know, in addition to being adorable, they offer a lot of fantastic services, like a transport service, which is not the most comfortable ride, but it gets you where you need to be.
Hopefully
practical.
your egg is okay.
Yeah.
I hope so, man.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Up here in the upper right, I can see that my next task is to check in with my chief. So I'm going to report in, let him know what we've been seeing here before we move on. And I'm going to kind of bomb through the dialogue here just because I want to make sure we get to all the content we've got. But the story in this game is really fantastic. It's really worth getting into and soaking it in.
Yeah. Because you were saying, I mean, these are not monster hunters, they are monster riders, which was like a distinction that I wasn't fully aware of before we started looking into this game. So
I love it because I was always the kid who loved stories where you were friends with monsters and riding monsters and all that stuff. So this is really right up my alley. So there we found out that the chief is going to let me enter Guardian Ratha Woods and check out Guardian Ratha's den to see if we can figure out what's going on. A really key point here is my island has long been protected by this incredibly powerful Rathalos named Guardian Ratha. Some other interesting story connections that we'll talk about in a minute, but long story short, this Rathalos keeps all the other monsters in line, so if something happened to Guardian Ratha, that might explain why all these weird occurrences are taking place. Normally, we leave Guardian Ratha alone at his place. We wouldn't go traipsing around his camp, but we're going to go check it out. And they're actually, ooh, this is one of the visiting monster hunters. So right about the time everything went sideways, monster hunters were visiting. They kind of have some different opinions than we do about what was happening. From our perspective, maybe we need to find Guardian Ratha and work things out to get things back to normal. From their perspective, maybe it's kind of crazy to have a giant scary Rathalos as your guardian, but, you know, agree to disagree. That's okay. Now here, since I downed that Puke Puke, I want to fix up my gear. The chief suggested that maybe I could be heading into some trouble here. To take a quick look at weapons, this is a variety of the weapons that I could be crafting. To look at the types here, so we've got the sword and shields, the great swords, the hammers, hunting horns, and then the bows and the gun lances at the end here as well. But I've actually been wearing the same armor for a while, so I'm going to see if I can get something new.
Look how many armors.
Oh,
I know.
Look at the
that looks awesome, and the defense is way better, so I'm going to make that. So here you can tell one of the possible components I haven't found yet, but I need to figure out what I want to spend to make up the points. That tail is worth 10 points. I only need 4 to make this material into armor. Any extra points get lost, so I definitely want to hang on to that tail for something big and special, but I can make enough up with the scales.
And this is something that's probably like the way that your look and weapon, all that cool stuff changes is probably familiar to Monster Hunter fans, but to me, coming at this from like an RPG fan, you know, sometimes you get like a bit of clothing or your weapon look will change, but I love that you get both, you know, and there's so many ways to change up the way you look.
And you gotta appreciate how that sword, the color scheme is just bam.
Yeah,
Love
and also with you know, depending on the monster that you hunt, they also have different qualities. So the Puke obviously has a little bit of poison. So if you wear armor, you'll be a little bit of poison resistance. But if you have like a weapon and you craft that out of there, you know, Puke parts, then
Deal
that weapon
some
will naturally
poison
have
damage.
that.
Nice.
And every monster has its own strength and weakness, so you also want to go around and basically hunt to your content and kind of get those materials to craft as much stuff as possible, so you can really play into that strategy of crafting your best loadout.
I will say it's hard when you take down a monster that's maybe harder to find. You've got those parts. You have to make a hard decision about what you're going to make.
Oh, right.
Like, am I going to find another Puke soon, or do I have to hang on to those parts and make the best I can? And do I want a weapon? Do I want the armor?
Yeah, it's a tough call. But it also is like you can kind of decide how you want to play based on that. Like, are you a more attack-based, more aggressive player, or do you want to shore up all your defenses, and make sure you have that taken care of first? I love that kind of freedom of how you play.
And you got to be stylish.
Oh yeah, that's always.
Yeah, I think style might be the. I mean,
main
I don't.
consideration.
I mean, I'm sure that's how you play RPGs, right, Ethan? It's like you like this looks the coolest. It may have the least amount of like actual clothing, but it's probably the strongest thing. Right? I mean, that happens so often.
Weird inverse game logic. Here we go. So we are at Guardian Ratha Woods. This is where Ratha's den is. So we're going to do some exploring here and see if we can figure out what's going on with Guardian Ratha. So one of the things that I love about this game is you can enjoy it completely independently. So if you've never played a Monster Hunter game, if you didn't play the Monster Hunter Stories game on 3DS, it's okay. You can jump in and really enjoy the story as is. But if you've got those connections to the Monster Hunter franchise, especially here in this case, if you've played the original Monster Hunter Stories on 3DS, you'll pick up some interesting connections. So my character here is actually the grandchild of the protagonist from the Nintendo 3DS game. So my grandfather had some incredible adventures, ended up settling down here, and the adorable little Rathalos that he hatched at the beginning of that game grew up to be Guardian Ratha. So ended up being an incredibly powerful monster. My grandfather has since passed away, but a lot of folks in the world still remember him. He was a very highly regarded monster rider. And there are other folks in the world who still remember him. So you're going to be seeing some maybe familiar characters and really building on the legacy of that character if you enjoyed that game. And again, not how I would normally play, but I got places to be, so I'm going to miss all the collectibles.
I know, all these little side paths and stuff we have to skip.
We're going to try to avoid fights as much as possible.
The size of these areas is
beeline here.
really surprising.
And this is just, remember, like this is what, only the first or second area that like we have, and this is all in the demo. And again, I will say, pick up the demo.
Yeah.
The demo's so big.
No, I mean on the start screen, you'd played more than 10 hours so far into this, so that's.
It's very relaxing too. I love just honestly riding around and enjoying the atmosphere. It's so beautiful, and there's just so much to dig into here. Let's see, that's a little bit of a dead end. Let's try up this way. So for you guys, I'd love to come back to the conversation about your kind of levels of familiarity with the franchise and what that does.
Yeah.
Like, JC, I know you have gone deep into Monster Hunter Rise. I don't know what your hour count is right now, but you're coming at this as somebody who spent a lot of time hunting monsters.
Yeah, it's interesting because, like, I was introduced to the Monster Hunter franchise by a friend here, actually, at Nintendo, and we just started hunting together. She's like, try this, you'll like it. And so, we started playing, and one thing led to another. Next thing you know, I was just hooked because I love helping other people, and all you do is just help other people, and it's so wholesome, and it's fun. But yeah, over time, you start to learn all these little details about the monsters, and you get to know their names, and all of that. So it's really refreshing to see so many little call-outs, the A buttons, the sound effects.
Yeah.
Everything kind of lines up in this Monster Hunter universe that makes this a perfect complement to, Monster Hunter players. Go ahead.
I love Sam in the background.
Hey, do what you got to do. You're doing great. But yeah, so again, really, really interesting. And I'll admit, I'm really, really interested in playing the full game because I think playing the demo absolutely sold me on what this game offers, and I definitely could use a good RPG right about now.
Yeah, and from my perspective, like, I love RPGs, grew up on RPGs, and have always been a little bit like, do I have the time to dive into Monster Hunter? Like, I hear people talk about it, and their passion is immediately, like, you can totally tell how much they love it. But it's always seemed a little intimidating. but I actually have to stop and check out this. Where are we now?
We are in a little feline burrow. Sorry, I saw the icon on the map, but I couldn't resist. So this is a catavanner. He's one of the little felines who runs the quick travel service that I used earlier. So he's got to stop here. I'm not going to travel, but good to know that he's here. I've also got
face on this
a little healer here. The spotted feline, if I needed healing, she would help me out, and she is also just, I mean, look at how cute. I'm peeled up right now, but I just want to say hi. There's also a chest here. I am not going to steal from these adorable little cuties. I will leave it up to everybody's own moral compass.
You could, though.
What you could.
Okay.
But would you want to? Look how
Yeah.
cute they are.
No, I'm just gonna finish what I was saying before, which was gotta take a break for the felines, but was just that like I have always been like I know that Monster Hunter gameplay is very real time and very action based in the the main series, and what I love about this is as an RPG fan I have the time to pick my strategies and take kind of things one step at a time in a turn-based environment. While I'm still getting all that full Monster Hunter flavor, that is present in the rest of the series. So yeah, again, like this may be the one that convinces me to dive in on other titles too. Like I'm thinking about checking out Rise just because of the time I've spent with this demo. So
and a lot of the knowledge, again, everything you've seen here, it'll definitely help you. And I guarantee it.
We should hunt together sometime.
I would love that. Love that.
And this game actually has co-op as well, so you guys can party up in Rise and party up here.
Oh, nice.
These are sacred grounds.
So I won't say too much during this cutscene, but one thing I will mention, if you're interested in the look and you're interested in the game, check out the trailers that have been released so far. We had some content in the Nintendo Direct that just showed as well, so you can get a look at some of the later game content. It's really beautiful.
I'm sure he's waiting for Red to come home. That's what Chief Gara always said.
But this Red guy's not around anymore, right? So why?
The truth is,
A talking cat.
once a monster forms a bond with a rider, it never forgets them. Remember that strange light when Guardian Ratha left? Something must have happened then. Otherwise, Guardian Ratha would never have abandoned the island. Okay, let's take a look around.
Yeah, leave it to me. My nose knows there's something here.
Wow, that cat sounds like they're on steroids.
And if you've watched any of the trailer content, we're going to see a character here that is probably going to look familiar.
Is it? Red!
Oh, hi.
I can't believe my eyes.
Who are you?
I'm sorry to say, but this isn't Red.
Oh, of course. There's no way it could be. It's just, those eyes look like Red's.
Red was one of our leaders. This is his grandkid.
Huh?
Red passed away a long time ago.
I know. It's just I actually came to see Guardian Ratha. Red gave me something to bring back here.
Something from Red?
Whoa! Whoa! What was that?
Whoa! Something's coming! Over there!
Suddenly regretting missing all those fights I could have earned some experience in.